Can we spam the quick match leaderboard user voice thing when we talk about quick matches?
Sure. I don't know what you're talking about though. Like
It's the thing that.
Oh, I remember what it is. MOTD wanted to have a leaderboard for the quick match, and he was doing a user voice for that. Okay.
Why can I hear myself?
Because you probably have Twitch on, and the stream just started.
Yes, it did. Yeah, there it is.
Okay, so now we have confirmation that the stream is working on Twitch, so thank you for that.
Good job, Styxy. Way to troubleshoot that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post on the forums real quick. That we are already streaming, and that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna spam it in all the chat. Alright, let's see. So we got post it in Managers League.
I'm wondering how long it takes, because I put it as Warzone on Twitch, not WarLight, and I think it's the first time I actually used Warzone. I'm not sure.
Put it as both?
No, you can only define one game. You can't define more than one.
Oh, okay.
So I'm wondering if the system picks up on Warzone or WarLight. But I think I did the WGL already when it was already Warzone.
I would be surprised if Visor isn't.
So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And meanwhile, I should probably download the latest version of the application to desktop, which.
There's nothing showing on your screen, right?
Yeah, that's normal. It's just black.
Okay.
And well, it should be my webcam at least.
Yeah, I can see it.
Because the tournament hasn't even been created yet, so there is nothing to show. Hey Kezo, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, I was gonna download the latest version, which should be. Fuck. You would expect that the new version, like the link to the latest desktop version, would be easy to find. But
I don't think he has a really great integration for downloading the newest desktop. Because
yeah, so like I'm supposed to go to.
If you have an old version, and you see the pop-up shows to download the new version, you can do that and it'll download it. But it's not like it doesn't update your version. It just downloads another.
Oh, but it has that automatic download. That would be useful already.
Yeah. The other problem I have is that my antivirus doesn't trust the exe in the standalone client, so it always tries to delete it, and I have to fight with my antivirus to not delete the stupid thing.
Oh, the standalone client. I have exactly the same problem. Yes.
And I always forget exactly what I needed to do to prevent it from delete, because it deletes it immediately without like any time for me to say no, don't delete this thing.
Yeah, there's no option, is there? I remember I managed to get around it, but I can't remember what I did.
I managed to get around it every time I do it. It's just that I don't do it often enough to remember what I.
Yes, same. Hey, Kevs. Sorry, Shizzo.
So I only download the new version every few iterations.
Okay.
At Rufus, we were just talking about the standalone Unity clients. Mine and Beren's antivirus just blocks it completely. Just won't let you download it. But you can get around it, but we always forget how.
The correct answer is just don't use antivirus. Who needs antivirus anyways?
Antivirus is overrated.
Well, with the type of sites that Beren visits, you know.
That's true. That's true. Okay, I have the latest version running now. Let's remove the audio, because it's probably weird. Wait, I have two versions. Fuck, which one is the old one? Which one is the new one? Okay, this is the... well, I just closed them all and opened the latest one. That should fix it. Okay. It still has the camo background though, so that's strange. I thought that was removed, changed.
By the way, we just see anyone else see just a black screen where I see your...
Yeah, it's normal. I'm not showing it yet. Well, I can show it now. Hold on, let me try to fix that.
No problem, just thought it was me.
No, I already asked him about that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you weren't paying attention. Okay.
I was busy spamming the chats with the WGL.
Okay, now people should see something. Thank you for the share, Con Artist 01.
Hey, Con.
I should probably also have you guys pop up on that. Oh, shit, how the hell do I do that? You know, like when I had on Skype, you would see who is talking on the top bar.
Yeah. I don't know
yeah.
how to do that in Discord.
Yeah. If it was a private talk, that would work, but since it's like a voice channel...
Yes, true. Hi, Aura.
Complicated.
We all
Aura.
sound sufficiently different.
Aura keeps getting banned off this this guy's channel who doesn't speak English, and he said he wants to be permanently banned now on this channel.
What?
Just because he keeps getting banned for no reason, like he was trying to help the guy.
Well, I mean, Aura is a problem. That's why we kicked him out of one. Real bit.
Should be like English only though. You should accept whatever.
Hey Nox.
Okay, now we are being listed on Warzone main page. Okay, so that's good. So let's wait around a little bit for people to show up, and then we will do the poll to what template we should have today. Meanwhile, what will I do regarding Discord? I guess I can put a window and just show the 3 names. It will be very small, but at least we will see like a green thing around who's talking. So that will be a little bit helpful, I think. Let me try to do that. What is it? Game capture? Window capture? Maybe window capture? Boom, 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 boom. Let's create one called Discord. And let's look at Discord. And everything is black. That's not correct. Oh, maybe because it's hardware accelerated, it doesn't let me capture it. Let's try something else. Let's try game capture. Specific window called Discord. Let's try that. Nope, just something very small. Well, that sucks. I guess I could capture the whole window, but then I wouldn't be able to move things on top of that section. I guess I'll have to do that.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to put you guys talking on the Livestream interface, so people see who is talking when someone talks.
So like our avatar comes up, our Discord avatar?
Yeah. I guess I have to do display capture, so okay, let's try that.
Don't worry about it. Oh, it's necessary.
Well, we're waiting for people to show up, so I guess I like... It's like
Okay.
I have nothing better to do with my life. Okay. Now it should be a whole big mess. And now I can cut this. I can cut this. And now it should be something usable. Okay. Let's increase this a little bit. There we go.
Oh, that's good.
That
Good
seems
idea,
okay.
yes.
And now we see who's talking.
Yes.
Excellent. So,
Very
how many
good
people do we have on the
avatar.
chat already? 16 people. I guess we should wait a little bit longer. At least 5 more minutes to decide what template we're supposed to play. The 2 contenders are Zodiac, which the strategic people don't really seem to like very much, by some weird reason that I haven't quite understood. And then we have the good old strategic Greece, which I'm actually pretty decent at, so I should probably go for that. But, you know,
Yeah.
Lionheart had suggested Zodiac first, and I like the map, so I don't know.
I like Strat Grease. So it's a
I
good
don't
option.
really care one way or another, but like I said earlier before we started streaming, I have not even looked at the Zodiac template, so I don't know what.
Well, I can open up a game real quick for people to check out while we wait. Hold on, let me move the chat somewhere else, like here. So it's not... Okay, so this is more useful. So, I think Lionheart on the thread listed an example game. I'm going to open that one up. Let me just find it real quick. Template game example. Okay, a lot of them. Let's copy a random one. I believe it's Control G to open a game. Yes. Okay. So bam. Go. I'm going to post it here as well. So this is Zodiac. You guys can see. You can either go for the complete pentagon thing, which gives you a +3, or you can try to do combos of these centerpieces, like 3 whites or 3 blues, or 3 orange and 3 red, which is a bit confusing, and those gives you +2. So those are pretty much the 2 tactics that you can do. Either you go for the pentagon and defend your pentagon, or you go for the centerpieces and then try to break someone else's pentagon. So, and there are some other +1s around if you do like combos of 2 or... So yeah, I think the concept is interesting, but some people were saying that it might not be very strategic, that you only have like a limited number of strategies. You either go for, you know, the pentagon or the doubles. So some people were complaining about that.
Nox is complaining about colours.
Yeah, the red and the orange isn't very easy to tell apart.
Yeah.
But those are the only colors that really clash. So I don't know what you guys in the chat think. Do you like Zodiac? Do you prefer good old strategic Greece instead? We're going to do a poll in a couple of minutes. So...
I don't know about the gameplay on this. I just know that in general, I'm not a huge fan of maps where it's not obvious what the bonuses are.
But these are... Well, the only one that isn't is the orange and red. That is a bit...
because they have all these like +1 bonuses that are some arbitrary center pentagon.
It's not arbitrary, it's like complete opposites of the pentagon. Or combinations of 4. You have to imagine it in 3D, okay? With the whole 12 faces. Then it's a lot easier
Sure.
So people who want to have an advantage, they should just get a D12 and just have it in front of them, and they can visualize the entire strategy for the game.
Okay, I'll go get my D12 now.
Okay. Kizo wants to do a 40-player free-for-all first.
We should
With,
get to a 50-player free-for-all.
Well, we could put some mods in, like with Pestilence.
Apparently,
that was everyone's favorite, I remember.
Apparently your mic is quiet, Beren. I mean, it sounds fine to me, but people on the stream are saying, can we turn you up?
Let me see.
I can move the mic a little closer to me.
Yeah, you're louder now at least.
Okay.
Well, I'm louder than you guys, so I'm gonna reduce mine a little bit. That should equalize things a bit more, so people can increase the volumes on their end. Okay, so I'm gonna run the poll. I don't know if the poll bot works through the Twitch chat. Let's find out. So people get ready to vote. New GL 155. The option will be Zodiac, and the second option will be Strategic Greece. Bam! Let's see if the... Okay, Nightbot picked it up. Okay. So guys, go to that strawpoll.me link and vote. Today is the biggest sports day of the year. It's like the last day of the year. People are playing sports today.
Why is it the biggest sports day of the year?
They're like, maybe they do like a recap of the whole year. I don't know. Kizo is weird.
What is even happening?
And no, I can't add more templates. We are only choosing between these two. Because it was the two that were most talked about. And I didn't really want to do biomes because we did Isander settings the previous WGL, so that's why we are avoiding biomes. We probably will do biomes on the next WGL, so there is that. So people, have you all voted yet?
10 people have voted so far. Come on, people. There's more people than that on the stream.
Soli says that he only sees one option. Well, you should vote for that one then.
Did you have a nice Christmas, PS? I'm Beren.
Oh, you don't care about my Christmas? Good.
Beren's Christmas sucks all the time anyway, so we don't really care about it. Mine was alright. I saw the family and stuff like that. I have a little niece who is 2 years old now, so all attention on her. Which was nice. I was tired. People all the time asking, saying that, you know, you're so thin, you should come around more. Why don't you get a real job instead of doing computer stuff? It gets a bit tiring after a while. So yeah, I got tons of chocolate. So
nice.
yeah, so MOD would be proud. Indeed.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm ready for thing. And what about the Christmas, Beren? How was it?
It was nice. I went and saw my mother-in-law, and yeah, it was pretty low-key.
Did you get any nice presents?
Socks?
No presents.
No socks? No boxers? Nothing?
No presents.
Oh, pajamas? At least pajamas, come on.
Slippers?
Nothing. What about you, Stixy? How was your Christmas?
Yeah, really nice. I just went down south to my uncle's for Christmas and saw some family, got some presents. Nothing big.
Oh, the good life. Getting some presents. Okay, guys, I think we're done with the poll results, so I'm gonna call the results now. See what we have. So 6 votes for Zodiac, 12 votes for Strategic Greece. I guess we are doing Strategic Greece. Everybody rejoice now! Woo!
Woo!
Hooray! Yippee! I'm gonna create a tournament. I guess I will do should I do 16 or 32? I guess since there are only 20 people, decisions.
Probably 16. It's that time of year, isn't it? When there's not going to be that many people around.
Are you sure? I believe. Do I? What do you think, people? 12, 16, or 32? I don't know if I should. I
mean, if you want to try 32, I can spam the link in all the chats for sure.
I think it's worth trying. 32.
Let's believe on the spamming skills of Styxy. And oh shit, I need to find the template. Not built-in templates. I want my templates, and now I need to go back in time and find strategic grease from 5 years ago or something. Where is it?
Yeah, the one on the MDL has
There is Grease 1v1 ladder, 0% straight round, no cards. I think this should be it.
Does it have Warlords of 5? On that one?
Well, it's a bit hard to check when you're just selecting, but I think so.
Yeah, because the one on the MDL has 6. Warlords of 6.
You mean
it's pretty much the same.
I mean, sorry, Wastelands, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really make much difference.
It doesn't really matter. There is a strategic Grease 1v1 2.0 template that I have lying around, but I think I'm gonna go with a real-time ladder one that I have. Let's hope for the best. So real-time, fast, because we have better things to do with our lives. 13th of December at 6 o'clock. Well, 6:05, I guess, or 6:10. Next, WGL number 155, strategic Grease. Create. Okay. Should be created. Back to the tournament. Okay, so I'm gonna post the link. There we go. Don't forget to join. Don't be like me.
The votes are equal now. It looks like someone's manipulating the vote. So Aura's saying.
Well, a little bit too late now.
You should have manipulated the vote sooner.
Yep.
Yeah. Alright, let me just spam this in all the chats then.
Please do. Let's invite Sultan, because I haven't invited Sultan in a long time. He might come back. You never know. You have to believe. Believe in Christmas miracles. Okay, I guess I should add some more people from... Who's Master Jazar? It's a new master?
That's Julius Jazar or something from Masters.
Okay.
He was an apprentice until recent.
Oh,
yes.
He got promoted from apprentice to master.
Yes.
Yep. Oh, you invited Fizz, or?
Yes, I did.
We need to get Fizzer to go to the Berlin Open. That's what needs to happen.
Yeah, let's talk about the Berlin Open for a little bit. I know that Limberson was checking for spaces. There was a vote for the dates, and the dates that were leading so far were 16 to 18 of February.
I thought that was officially the dates now, but I could be wrong. I haven't followed it that closely.
So I'm hoping to get... Oh, Latnox is here. Oh, welcome back, Latnox.
Wait, real Latnox or Motoki Latnox?
Well,
Yeah.
if it's Motoki, I'm gonna be sad, because I want a real Latnox.
Yeah, Motoki took over his account ages ago.
I suspect
I'm gonna
it's
report him.
Idiot.
Okay, so 21 spaces available. Yeah, because it's 32. Okay. Oh, Motoki is saying that it's the real Lightbox.
No,
okay.
It's not. If it
Styx,
was real
better.
Lightbox, it'd be in GG, I think.
Well, he could have come back and not really.
He'd be on the stream, for sure. He'd be in the stream chat.
Is he still on the WGL chat? I think PS purged him.
Yeah, I don't think he's on the WGL chat. I should have him on Steam though. Let me check if he's online. No, he says that he's playing Sid Meier's Civilization 5 right now, so I don't think it's him. But I'm gonna message him anyways.
Motoki, you big troll.
I think it is much more likely to be Motoki.
I'm gonna call out Motoki and shame him for life.
Getting all our hopes up, you know.
Yep. I should probably show the tournament page right now. Let's see if I can do that. That wasn't. Now it should be. Okay. Yeah.
Are we going to have, after the tournament starts, we're going to have challenge as well?
Yes, we shall have challenge.
Yes. It's the best bit about WGL's challenge.
You have to have priorities in life. My priority is getting the challenge going. Who cares about winning the tournament?
It's all about winning challenge.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm happy that my audio and video isn't breaking like it was before I did the reboot, so that's a good sign.
Good.
I can't open Skype though. Well, I can, but I think it would fuck up some things here, so I'd rather not. Still 21 spaces available, so not many people are joining. Come on, people. Forward invites. Not to everyone from Dark Lords, but you know, forward some invites to some people who you know might be around.
Yeah, but don't spam like people aren't going to be on.
Yeah. Have like a balance in life between who will be on and who will not.
I see that 3 people in my clan have been invited, and those are probably the 3 people in my clan who are least likely to win the tournament.
I'm going to forward some to Outlaws.
Well, what happened to Peixoto? Did he retire?
He's just, I don't know, he comes and goes.
Okay.
But Holdway doesn't play 1v1s, and X-Stone doesn't.
Okay. X-Stone has been doing a good job with the AWP thing.
Yeah, it's been really... I'm actually honestly very surprised that for someone who's actually not even playing WarLight, he has managed to keep this tournament, this, you know, competition going for more than a year.
Mm-hmm.
Really,
it's really fun.
Really,
I mean,
yeah.
You don't have that many tournaments. The ones you do are strategic, and
you can choose the ones you want to play in, and
yeah. So it's really relaxed. It's not as stressing. I fucked up a few games, like in post Melt Antarctica. Like, I should know that. I was one of the persons who actually made the template, and I thought one of the regions only had 4 territories, and it had 5. So at the second turn, I was down in 5 income, and I was like, how the hell do I only have 5 income? And sure enough, I had fucked up. 18 spaces available.
Just inviting some people.
So are you guys still mostly playing using the Flash version, or do you use WebGL version?
Yeah, for quick matches, I click play now on the standalone, and which I have open all the time, and then I just go to my Flash browser to play them.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I play either in the standalone or I play on my phone.
I mostly only use the standalone on on the WGLs.
Oh,
It does feel better, but it's just opening an extra application, you know.
Yeah.
People ask
It's
for a
just
tournament
too
link.
slow for me to play it in the browser.
I just don't
Really
like the
slow.
fact that you can't open like another tab or something, you know, when you open a game or...
Yeah.
Yeah, that can be a bit annoying. Well, I really hope the community of WarLight or Warzone nowadays gets past this small usability hurdle. I know Fizzer has been working hard on that.
Yeah, I trust physics.
Stop pronouncing the game wrong. It's Wars 1.
Wars 1, yeah. People are saying that I fucked up, like in the template, the settings.
Oh?
Oh, what's wrong
Oh
with
yeah,
the settings?
of course I fucked up. I put it on practice. It should be...
Oh.
No, but that's not... Oh, 5. Initial enemies of 5. Neutrals... Wastelands of 6. Well, okay, it's not Wastelands of... Seems
What is the
okay.
setting that they're saying you messed up?
I don't know, it's MOD, he just complains about things. He probably wanted like weighted random 0% or something like that. Only members can join?
Huh?
Someone is saying
the
that.
Unity. Are they talking about Unity? The standalone.
What?
Oh, I don't know. Now he's claiming that you said you messed up. But
I'm saying it because he's saying it, so I don't know. I don't know who's saying it.
Who is it saying it? Is it a troll?
Oh, the prerequisites. Let's check out the prerequisites. Only Warzone members to join must be true. Fuck.
Oh.
Oh.
Why did that happen?
Good.
Why did that happen?
We should probably recreate, because it's going to be hard to fill it now.
Yeah, but I don't know what setting I was supposed to change for that.
That's a prereq in the template that you used.
When you create...
But I never create any templates with...
When
maybe I did. I did because of the ladder. Okay, guys. Okay. I understand what happened now. Okay, I'm gonna delete the tournament.
Okay.
And I'm gonna create it again. And I'm gonna do it 16 people only this time. And I'm gonna use the template from WGL 115 or something. Next, 16 people only. Free for live stream. Where do I choose the actual template? Okay, here it is. My templates. So, and the reason it had that was because this was for a clot. So the Grease 1v1 ladder was for a clot, and for the clots you need to be member only to play them. So that's why it had those settings. So I apologize, you are completely correct. I fucked up. I shall now create the correct one. Fast, for today preferably. In, well, 5 minutes ago. I guess we will do it 5 minutes from now. Blah blah blah. Let's rename this 155 Strategic Grease. Delete all this. Create. Okay. Join. Here's the URL.
Okay. Let me spam the new link. Oh god, everyone's gonna hate me for spamming so much.
No, you have to spam them again.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, say that MOD made you do it. Because he didn't have an account. He didn't have enough coins to buy himself an account.
PS fucked up the settings.
No, it wasn't me. It was MOD that called it out. Why do I refresh?
This is the wrong template.
Come on, don't say that. Why would you say that?
This, but
no, it's from...
Wakanara is saying that it's the limited...
What?
Let's see. I'm going to actually open it up and...
settings... Full distribution...
Yeah, that's not right. We'll
Okay, deleting again.
Oh my god.
I don't
Just
know
get
what
the
you guys are
template from
talking
the
about. It's perfectly fine here. I don't. So you guys must be confused with something. So let's try this again. I know I have a version that says version 2.0 of, so I'm pretty sure that's going to be wrong as well.
Just get the one from the MDL.
Yeah, but then I would need to save it, and I don't have it. But I do have...
No, you can just open up one of the games and...
I have a strategic 1v1 2.0 right here. I'm going to use this one and hope for the best.
Oh god.
Why don't you open up the template and see if it's right before you create the tournament on it?
Because that would involve a lot more clicks. And we
But
wouldn't
it's
want to be
fewer
clicking
clicks
around.
Than if you get it wrong.
Yeah.
No, you have to have faith.
Beren, you check it before I spam it.
I bet it will be like members only again or something.
Well, prereqs must have level greater than 70 or something.
That would be important. Like, if you could change these things here while you're creating the settings, that would be a lot easier.
Yeah, the tournament interface for creation, I think, is actually worse than it used to be.
3 prerequisites. That's not good.
How
Percentage of the time the people has been must be 30. That's okay. Okay, that's acceptable. That's acceptable prerequisites. We can live with that. Random
well, Fizzer
warlords.
redid tournaments maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago. And before that, tournaments in general were terrible, but creating tournaments was... You could, like, change the template in the creation process.
Mm.
Like, the tournaments used to be all part in Flash, so you couldn't actually access them from your phone, for example.
Oh, okay.
It was really bad. I mean, the tournaments are way better now than they were then, but
it can still be improved, though.
Creation of tournaments is still a pain.
Alright, check that tournament, guys. Check it's okay before I spam it.
Why, you don't trust me,
Styx?
Full.
It's almost full already.
So you won't need to spam it. So it's...
Okay.
But let's see the template.
I guess I should probably delete it and create a 32 players version then.
Yeah, I think you should.
Also, you've made it where nobody can invite.
Wait, no, I see 4 invites.
I can't invite because I'm not invited.
You have to join it before you can invite.
Yeah. I can't. I'm only here for an hour, so we'll be playing it.
Oh, well, you can never forward invites unless you've joined it, can you?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay, true.
Well, you can spam the URL around.
Right. Stixy, you're planning on actually winning your first round game? That's what you're saying?
I'm not joining because I won't be playing it.
No, but see, if you hurry for an hour, and you're going to lose your first round game.
Yeah, it shouldn't matter.
I'm doing a PS usually.
You just have to play very badly.
Yeah.
Definitely doing a PS.
I feel hurt.
Didn't PS do well on the last WGL? Made like the semifinals or something? I wasn't here. But, no.
Mine got through to the second round.
I'm pretty sure I did not.
Nox, you're not joining? Nox is just talking up a storm on the Twitch chat and not joining the tournament.
Yeah, after all this complaining as well, he's not joining.
I know. Talking about how there's only one template to vote for. Well, he must have voted for Zodiac. That's it, right?
15 times.
So how are we doing on people joining?
Okay, it's full and it should start soon.
Full? One space available.
Hey, pardon. Welcome to the stream.
Hi, pardon.
Oh, Nux did join. We shamed him into it.
Good, good.
He says he'll win it to prove how bad it is.
That's the best way to prove how something is really bad, is when you win it.
Yeah. That's like one of my favorite forum threads was when Verzeer posted his opinion of all the ladder. The ladder. He waited until he got #1 on the new ladder before he
Yeah.
gave
Said
his
this sucks.
true opinion.
Anyone can game the ladders, even I did it.
Okay, the tournament's full.
Should be starting any minute then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as the WarLight servers refresh.
Oh, we need to do we can't do challenge until the...
Yeah, the tournament needs to start first.
Oh, no.
Nope. 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 False alarm. Nope. Not yet.
False alarm.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Are you gonna get across the first round, PS?
Yes, I am. But Styx, you wanted to plug the quick match thing?
Yes. So with a lot of people playing the quick matches.
Oh, the tournament has started, by the way.
Oh my god.
Cool. Well, I'm just going to post the user voice for leadership boards on quick matches. If you want leadership boards, click there and vote for it. 3 votes. It's very much needed. And it was the suggestion was proposed by Fizzy himself, so hopefully we get enough people, it should be implemented.
I'm up against Pardon. My first round.
Easy win.
Good luck, Pardon.
So, I could do this combo, but then he could show up here. That's not very nice. This looks pretty safe. This looks like a nice combo as well. This looks extremely safe. Can even combo it with this other one. And you only have 5 picks. So decisions. Should I play it safe? Should I play it dangerously?
Never play it safe.
Yeah, that's just so boring. No. Crap. Shit. What should I do? So
Master of Disaster is saying that you're dangerous, so you should play dangerously.
Yep. Live dangerously. Okay. It's gonna hope I get this region safe down here, and if I don't, then I have. Well, the idea is I have these 3 picks here, and then the other picks will counter the rest of the map somewhat. Let's hope it works out. I will do challenge now.
Okay.
Challenge.
Have you been playing quick matches, PS?
Not really. I was playing a while ago, but then I went to my parents' place and that computer wasn't as good for playing, so I kind of dropped out of everything.
Yeah.
Just, enjoying my holidays.
Beren, have you been playing them?
I played the multi-day ones for a while when they first started up, and then I got booted in a couple and decided it was not worth it.
Yeah, I was the same.
I got that, but then I started noticing that it's 1 day, not 3.
One day, 6 hours. Yeah. Even
so,
so,
I knew it
it's
was
really easy to get booted. Yeah, because you're looking quickly at your games, and you're just looking for the 3 days, and you forget. So I'm only playing real-time ones now.
Yeah, I wish it was 3 days as well. Although you get a bit used to. You get used to it being 1 day, you see QM and you immediately know that you have to play that one faster. But I was still
getting booted. I ruined my lovely boot rate. It's now up to 0.6.
Oh man. I don't know if any of the good clans will take you with a boot rate like that.
Yep.
Yeah, I suppose I'm just stuck with outlaws then. Oh,
yeah. Yeah, I wasn't playing really any real-time games for a while, but then the nice thing about quick matches is that you get the games pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And also a very small percentage of the time do you have to really think too hard?
Yes, there's a lot of I don't know if it's just because I'm not very high up, but I would say the majority of my games are like against people that are quite new to the game.
Yeah, I would suspect that. I mean, again, I'm also not super high up in my ranking because I haven't played that many games. But
yeah,
I would assume that in real time, you're not necessarily going to get ranked to people who are that close to you.
Yeah, that's why I feel like don't you feel like the people who started playing quick matches after the Unity release had a bit of an advantage, because when we were playing it before it was released and only members could play it.
Fuck.
Then you tend to only get members which aren't new people, and they're usually really good players who were playing it. So
he was already there, and I didn't see it. Great.
So don't you think the people who are playing now started after the release? Have got a massive advantage.
Why do you say that?
Because they're playing lots of new players, whereas we didn't really have that when we were playing it multi-day before Unity, because you had to be a member, so it wasn't a new player. It was all pretty decent players.
But I think in terms of getting a higher rating, it's mostly just based on how many games you play. So if you play more games, your rating's going to be higher.
Okay. Really? Not more wins?
Because you get points per win, and you don't lose that many. You lose fewer points.
Okay.
For a loss than you get for a win against any given player. So it really highly incentivizes activity, which is a good thing. Mm-hmm. It's just that
I thought that was only the case up to 400.
Oh, I have no idea. I mean, my ratings. Yeah, I mean that's true. I think, because I'm definitely not getting as much now as I was before. But even so.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a quick game, PS.
I didn't see that he was bordering me.
No.
And he broke my main income. Because I didn't notice he was there. I thought it was neutral.
Bloody grey.
Yep.
Yeah.
If it was smoky black, I would have seen him.
Oh no.
So, yeah,
what's that really white colour? Is it ivory or something?
that was completely. I am sad.
Challenge.
I'm a sad person. Yeah, I'm preparing challenge. Hold on.
So everyone who does a challenge, they know whether or not to advance PS now.
Yep.
You got to keep up with tradition, though. PS going out on the first out. It's normal. It allows you to provide a better quality commentating now.
That's what I think
That's
about
why
it.
he did it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna call my prediction Screw MOD. And I would like to dedicate it to Master of Disaster. I have opened up predictions. You guys can check it. I just posted the link now. Fuck, that was so stupid of me. Why the hell didn't I spot him there?
He's sneaky.
So stupid. Well, he had income advantage anyways, so I think he would still have won. Even if... Well, maybe if I deployed everything, he wouldn't have been able to break me. And I would still have been able to finish +5 behind me, but he... well... Maybe. I might have had a chance, but... I'm sad.
I'm sorry, PS.
Yeah. It was your talk, you know? You guys were talking about people on the quick match and blah blah blah. And you guys distracted me. It wasn't me.
Yeah, it couldn't have been you.
I'm gonna eat some comfort chocolate now to pay for my sins. I have like a truckload of chocolate from Christmas. Like, it seems like everyone just offers chocolate these days. Hey buds, welcome to the stream. Sorry you're late, but you're just in time to share your prediction with us. Here's the link again, if you haven't seen it yet.
I think you should predict that PS is going to win the tournament.
Yep. That would be a very accurate prediction. I will update the forum thread while I'm idling, waiting for our games to finish.
Nox, you click the predictions tab at the top.
I don't think you can see the other one's predictions, or maybe you
can. Can't see it.
You can when submitted.
Hmm. So there are 5 predictions now, so...
Yes.
You can once he activates the predictions.
Hmm.
Well, I can see them now. The ones that have been submitted.
Does any of them predict that I win?
Oh, the actual predictions, okay. Min's got QB, I've got QB, somebody's got Wakanari,
Waka.
I don't know who you've got, someone's got Pardon.
La, pardon, okay.
Wait, how can you see the results already?
Oh, it's just what from the titles, that's all.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So they may actually just be lying to you.
It could be. I mean, I wrote Screw MOD and I put him to win. So.
Stop putting confusing titles, people.
You're not making our job any easier. Meanwhile, in the tournament, we have other games we have finished, like Master of Disaster versus Guest something something something, and Wakanarai versus Nox. So we will close predictions in 1 minute, and then take a look at those games.
So hurry up and predict.
Yeah, and if you predict those games wrong, you should fix them before I close the predictions.
But this is a fast one, isn't it?
Well, I guess that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, don't you miss those 5-hour streams that we used to make?
Oh my god, they were tiring, yeah.
Okay, I'm closing predictions, guys. Save. Blah blah blah. Yes, okay, go back.
Brilgy, why are you listening to 3 streams?
Yes. Start the tournament.
Where's your loyalty? Who are the other streams you're listening to? That art one of Rob's, and who else?
Who? What?
Min. Min says
Oh.
he's listening to 3 streams.
Okay, let's show this. Okay, maybe cut this part out. And the advertising, we don't care about advertising. Cut all of this. Okay, increase the bracket a little bit. There we go. Okay, so this is our starters bracket. We already seen what happened with Pardon versus PS. Pardon won that one. And we're gonna check other games from the first round. Let's see which ones are finished. Why did that? Oh, okay, I can't. Okay, hold on a second. Let me figure something out. I can do this.
Okay.
And then...
I wasn't going to say the winner, I was just going to say a game that is finished.
Okay. Well, you are allowed to say that.
We've got QB versus Octane.
But I want to check Wakanarai versus Nox, because I want to see Nox getting defeated on the first round. Because that's important. After all, he's bitching. So I'm going to load that one up. This is the game we're going to review. Posting it on the chat now. For those who want to follow, I'm going to open it on the application. And I'm going to change the focus on the window. There we go. We have the game loaded up. And we're going to take a look at picks from Wakanarai. So Wakanarai picked number 1 in Aeolus. And Foshi Asime. Then 2 in Magnesia Miletos, and number 3 in Western Misla. So he's trying to secure that east side.
Yep.
Although that doesn't have very good expansion, so I don't think that's a very good strategy.
I think it's important to get position in the east to definitely get at least 1 pick there, but most people from what I've seen usually just pick 1 early one and then some late ones.
Yeah.
You don't pick too much in the east.
Okay, then he goes for 4, 5, 6 around northwest Panapolis, which is okay because it's quite OP. You could do a triple pick there and get the whole area. And then 7, 8, 9 around the center and north. Well, I think, coverage is okay.
Sparada is like pretty good because it's an FTB.
Which one is Paradas?
It's the island in the middle. The islands in the middle. The 3
islands?
bonus. Yeah.
Yeah, the 7 and 10.
Sporadis. Yes, it is indeed. So that should probably have been prioritized a little bit. You also have a first turn bonus in Ionian Islands on the west.
Yeah.
So he didn't really go for the first bonus. That's probably a big mistake considering how much income you have early on. So we'll see how that works out for him.
Ionian Islands
is the one on the left on the.
Yeah. But that's threatened quickly from the double border if you don't get the 4.
That's true. So if someone has Northwest Peloponnese or Messenia, they could move to Ellis.
Yeah.
Got the double border there, which is bad.
Okay, so let's take a look at Nox's picks. And Nox picked 1 in Ionian Islands, 2 to combo Ionian Islands, and 3 and 4 to counter it. So really heavy picking there. If he gets all 4 picks, he'll be a very good position. But it might be doubtful that you get that. And then 5, 6, 7, 8 on the east. Try to get position there. It's risky. If Wakanarai gets 1 pick on the west, he will have advantage. And Nox is also ignoring Sporadis combo, which is weird.
I don't know why kind of both of them picked that really late, because I think it's really good.
Yeah, that seems like a mistake on both.
Maybe it was a misclick. Okay, so let's see what they got. And yeah, Wakanarai has position into countering Ionian Islands. And he thinks he has a safe east, but Nox is on northwest Anatolia.
Yeah.
So this is going to be an interesting game. So let's play this out. I'm going to play the game starting now. Nox trying to do a heavy wipeout, or actually just tapping on North Arcadia, just to lower the stack, to make sure Wakanarai keeps his stack there low. Wakanarai is tapping around to use the less possible armies to finish up his areas on the east side of the map. Let's see if Nox is gonna counter him or just do the +1. Oh, and Nox even played defensively to secure Ellis.
Yeah, that's a good move.
Yeah, that was well played. And yeah, hard counter into Pergamum. Well, he did have intel on Aeolus, so he knew Wakanarai was gonna try to finish that. So slight income advantage for Wakanarai, but positionally Nox is a lot better.
Yeah.
Although he can't really expand, he can break a lot of income from Wakanarai.
Yeah.
He loses position in Sikros, in the center of the map. Wakanarai tries to burst into Alice, but fails. And this gives Nox time to have late moves to break Milio. So now Nox is in front of income. Yeah, who needs expansion? Just break your enemy's income. You'll be fine.
Yeah, it's quite a brawly game here. They're all the picks are kind of bordering each other.
Yeah, this game seems pretty much over. I think Wakanarai will lose this one. Nox is in much better position.
Yeah.
And income advantage.
Yeah.
Although Wakanarai does break Ellis now, so that might allow him to break Ionian Islands. so he might still be in the game. But in the center, Wakanarai is also put into a corner in Karistos. He does break Ionian Islands and takes back position in Evia. And Nox takes Lydia, which is good for his position to break Carla. So yeah, this is turning out into a complete brawl. So turn number 6, decisive turn. Let's see where they invest. Oh, and Wakanarai didn't invest anything at all on Ionian Islands.
Ah, damn. He gets his bonus back, yeah.
He does break Aeolus from Nox. And Nox guesses the right door in Carla. Manages to break it.
Yeah, close game.
Yeah, that decision of not deploying at all in Ionian Islands was quite deadly.
Yeah.
So congratulations, Nox. Move on to the next round. Good game for Wakanarai. Let's move back to our...
Somebody's saying you have a Greek accent. No, he doesn't. He really doesn't have a Greek accent.
Trust Stixie on this. She's a Greek expert.
He has a French accent. We've already established that, right?
Yes. It's a
Yes.
French accent. You know, the accent I have right now is the sick with the flu accent. That's very... which makes sense. That's how the Greek people speak. They are sick with the flu all the time. So that makes complete sense. So let's check out other games that have finished without screwing up the stream preferably. Let's check out...
QB versus Octane.
You really want QB versus Octane? Okay, fine. Let's do QB versus Octane then. This is the game. I'm gonna post it on the chat. Bam. Hold on. Scrolling down the chat so I can read what people are saying next. And okay, I'm done. And then I will load it in the application. There we go. QB versus Octane. Let's take a look at picks for Octane. So Octane picks 1 in Messenia, then 2 in Athens Attica, 3 in Sparta, which is good because it combos with Messenia as a first turn bonus. Then the 4 in Evia, which is not so good in my opinion. I don't really see why he would have picked it.
Maybe to counter Athens.
But Athens isn't really very good.
No, not.
So I don't know. Maybe just one position in the center because that region is likely to be hot, and people could be working on North Cyclades as well. Yeah. So maybe that was the idea. I don't know. Anyways, afterwards he goes for the 5th pick in the northwestern Thrace, the 6th pick also in the north in Macedonia, which is good for a 2-turn plus 5 overall. Then 7, 8, 9, 10 on the east to secure position on that side. A lot of first turn bonuses there without any deployment, so...
He's likely to lose the east, I think, here.
Yep. Oh wait, hold on. I fucked up something here. Yeah, okay. Sorry. I had the display showing, not the map. So apologies for that. Let's take a look at... Someone is asking why pick Greece for the WGL tournament. Well, if you had suggested another template, we might have considered it. Pick number 1 in Messenia, same as Octane, which makes sense, seems very OP. Pick number 2 in Macedonia. Pick number 3 and 4 and 5 around South Cyclades. This seems good because it's You can do it in 2 turns, get a +5. You can also combo Sparta for a first turn bonus. So it looks really good.
I'm surprised both of them picked the East so late though.
Okay. Meanwhile, I have breaking news from Latnox on Steam saying that he's not the Latnox playing on WarLight. So Motoki, you have been found.
Well, we kind of knew that when Sugoi joined the second tournament, not Latnox.
Okay, then pick 6 is on Epirus, I guess, to combo with Macedonia, which I guess works okay, although it's a bit risky. Octavius could be in Western Thrace, but if he is, he might try to get +1 on first turn and neglect position on Macedonia, so that might work, but it can also backfire. And then the rest of the big 7, 8, and 9, and 10 are all for position on the east side of the map, which looks pretty good.
I think I like QB's picks more.
Yeah, I think it looks a bit better.
He's got those big center bonuses covered, those big islands.
Yep. Those islands can be very good, but if they get countered...
Hard to get. Yeah. But if you can
get them safe, then they just win you the game essentially. Because if you have, just even 2 income advantage in this game, you can really
snowball it. But Octane does have 2 good picks in Athens and Evia to try and counter that. So let's see if that comes into play or not. Let's see what they got. So they split Sparta. So QB gets the first pick and ends up with Messenia. He also gets his combo in the north and his combo around Cyclades, but Octane has that pick in Cythera to counter it. So overall Octane has good position, but that initial income might be the difference. Let's see how QB will play this out.
Yeah, it'll be tough for QB with neither the +5s are very safe.
Yeah. Okay, so let's play this out. I'm gonna play the game starting now. What? Octane really deploying on the east side of the map? Oh, he was afraid of getting countered from northwest Anatolia. Okay.
Yep. Seems like it.
I guess that's alright. He can use the leftover to get that +1 next turn. Which isn't very good, but, well, it's not very bad either. And it seems QB decided to go for North Cyclades, and I guess he will run into Octane quite early on.
Yeah, Macedonia's pretty good here because Chalcidice is wastelanded and Thassos is wastelanded, so the only place he can really threaten him is that 1 bonus.
Good predictions here. Master QB only deployed 1 in Messenefare, and that was enough. Or actually didn't deploy at all, just moved 1 troop back. And it seems that QB will be able to break Western Thrace in the north. So it seems QB did better predictions this round.
Yeah, Octane deploying heavily in Athens to counter that 5 bonus. But it means he doesn't get income from...
Octane does get good position in the center, but I mean, without income, having position isn't very useful.
Yeah, yeah. And QB secures the north. Having the double pick in the 5 bonus kind of was okay there because it meant he could double up his armies. as well, which means he can spend armies defending his bonus in the north. Securing it.
Locked in isn't surrendering yet, but he's losing position in the center now. He just surrendered after that, yeah. The thing, he didn't have income. That was the main problem, and this is a recurring problem in strategic Greece. When you face early on, you try to break the enemy instead of focusing on expanding.
Yeah.
And yeah, that can be quite deadly, because even if you break, you won't have enough income to sustain what you just broke. So, well, congratulations. QB moves on to the next round. What the hell is King Shu talking about? I guess either he's QB or he's just being silly. I think I vote for the second part of the being silly part.
I think it's Platt.
Platt is being silly. Platt was supposed to be a potato, not a shoe. Was he promoted somehow? I didn't get that memo.
It was a fad he went through. Taking pictures of his shoes and stuff.
Okay, so more games. Oh, the left side of the bracket is already on the semifinals, but the right side of the bracket is quite slow. So I guess
You're welcome.
Yeah, no problem. I guess we'll take a look at a game from the right side. Motoki versus Rufus Shinra. So I'm gonna post it here. Bam! This is the game we're gonna check next. And let's go straight into picks for Motoki. So Motoki picks 1 in Athens, 2 in... I really wish... I'm gonna try to increase the size of this and hope it doesn't fuck up the stream, because I have trouble seeing this map. It's too small. Yeah, it fucked up the stream. Of course it did. Let me try to fix that. Maybe if the proportions were more correct. How about that? Okay, that's more tolerable. Okay, so pick number 1 in Athens. Pick number 2 in Karla, in the east side. Then pick number 3 Mililo, to combo first turn bonus with Karla. Then picks number 4 and 5 up in the north. A nice little combo for the +4 there. Pick number 6 in Sparta, and then 7 and 8 around the center, either for a combo or a counter, depending what your opponent is picking. And then you have 9 and 10 in the northwest, just I guess to cover things, because you need to have 10 picks. Well, I guess the picks are all right.
Yeah, no problem with them.
I see a nice combo in South Cyclades that seems a bit ignored, but considering how many possible combos there are in this map, I guess that's understandable. Let's take a look at Rufus Shindra's picks. He goes for 1 and 2 in Karla, which is risky because someone can counter from West Misla. Then his third pick is in Athens, 4th pick in Western Misla, 5th pick in Sporades, 6 and 7 on that +4 in the north, and then 8 and 9 on the northwest. And the 10th pick is in Thessaly.
I think with Greece you have to prioritise the safe FTBs first. So I agree with Motoki's Athens first pick. Like the eastern one isn't 100% safe, so yeah, I think I agree with Motoki's first pick there.
Yeah, I think first turn bonuses are more important on this particular map. So yeah. Let's see what they got. And yeah, Shinra does get his combo. If I was him, I would go for the +5 for Dodecanese directly instead of going for the +2. He might try to wipe out Motoki from the east completely as well. That would have been a nice tactic to go for. Like, even if he doesn't do it, he will lower the stack significantly. And since he doesn't need to deploy anything to get Karla, that might actually be, and Northwest Anatolia, that might have been a good first turn action. Okay, so let's see what they play. I'm gonna start the game starting now. Oh, he's afraid to get countered from... Oh no, he goes actually into Maromia Mesambria because he knows that Macedonia is a first turn bonus. So he wants to counter it immediately.
Yeah.
I wasn't even realizing that it was a first turn bonus. I thought you needed 2 turns to get... Yeah, Lavrov is saying some nice quotes from Beren. Since the community isn't able to agree on what constitutes stalling, there won't be any enforcement of rules against stalling. Which explains why Beren is stalling the tournament right now.
Exactly. Hey, I'm not the last person to commit every time.
Who are you playing,
My
Beren?
little brain can't
mind.
handle talking and playing at the same time.
Okay, Rufus Shinra seems to be going into Chalcedis this turn. He tries to wipe out the east, but Motoki deployed enough. And he's still expanding in Sparta, so we will have enough income now.
Yeah. I think Motoki's got a lot of safe income as well, so...
I don't know why he went to Thebes, Boeotia though. Either he was afraid they would be finishing it, or he wants to move into the Cassis Eretria to challenge stuff. Yeah, he was just afraid it was a combo.
Yeah, probably. I mean, he couldn't have finished Athens anyway, the turn that he moved there, so it, you know, it's just like he moved to the triple border, so it's not bad.
Yeah, secure position, possibly counter the bonus itself. Some delay moves, but nothing happens. Motoki does manage to break Western Trace.
But Rufus,
I think, yeah,
heavily to break the 4 bonus, yeah.
Yeah, he should. Still doing some more delay moves. He gets good position clear in Western Misla and breaks Macedonia, which is almost on 2 places.
So it's great that he broke the 4 bonus, but Motoki's got 2 safe bonuses there.
Yeah.
So yeah, Rufus has not got that much income because Motoki's going to break the east. So
yeah, Motoki needs to break the east, and then he can either threaten Sporades or get Theban League. I think he will threaten Sporades most probably.
Yeah, I think so.
But he needs to break the east this turn, or he's in... Oh, he guesses the wrong door. He runs into Magnesia Miletus, into the wall. That's not very good. And is almost risking getting wiped out from the north as well. Ooh, so very bad turn for Motoki this one.
Yeah, he loses the double border in the east.
And he just surrenders.
Huh.
That was rough.
Hmm.
He had everything to win. Welcome, Fizzer, to the stream. How you doing?
I still think that Toki was in a better position, but
yeah, he needed to break.
It wasn't lost.
He invested too much to try to break Carla and ran into a wall. That was the main issue. Either he should have invested less into breaking Carla to defend his position elsewhere better.
Mm-hmm.
Or, guess the right door. That always helps.
Yep.
So that was that. Let's take a look at the standings. So Rufus moves on to the next play. Let's take a look at how the tournament is doing right now. Well, same as we were before we started reviewing this game, so Beren is really stalling. Beren, stop stalling, man. Let's take a look at well, I'm wondering if we should start doing quarterfinal games from the east side, from the left side of the brackets. I mean, yeah, I guess we can still do Endless Zero versus Kesso first.
That's Aura.
Oh, that's Aura. Okay.
Yes.
So let's do Aura versus Kizo. Or Kesso. Kesso sounds a lot better because it sounds like cheese. So that always sounds better. I'm fighting some cheese right now. I hope I don't get too fat over this. Let's take a look at picks from our cheese. Hold on, let me blow my nose.
Alright, snotty.
Yeah, sorry guys. That's what you get. That's what you get for Christmas. You get a flu. So, picks from Kesso. The cheese goes for 1 in Carla, 2 in Milio, 3 in Aliolis. Nice cover of the east. I do see a nice combo that he could be doing in Dodecanese. If he ensured he gets his +1, but I think this 1-3 is fine as it is. Then his 4th pick is in Sparta. 5th, 6th, and 7 is in Sporades, which is a first turn bonus. I don't think he's gonna get it with that late priority. He should have prioritized it a bit more, in my humble opinion. Mm-hmm. And I have the thing wrong again. Hold on, sorry about that. It's the problem of changing back and forth between the desktop and the application. So, as I was saying, 5, 6, and 7 are around Sporades, which doesn't look very good. Or very likely that he will get it. And then the 8th pick in Thessali, that's okay for position and possible combo. There is a first turn bonus actually in Ionian Islands if you fully deploy there.
I'm really surprised nobody picked that.
It can be countered from Anacarnia, which is right close to Dolo Plan, so that might be why people are shunning away from it. But
yeah, but Barathas is more counterable, I think.
So, yeah. This will be a very brawly game, especially on the center west. Looks like so many good picks there. It's really gonna be about who gets priorities. Let's check out the Endless Zero. And Aura gets first pick in Sporades, which I think is good to have position there. The second pick in North Aegean, I don't think it's that good. Because
you need an early pick in the east, I think.
Yeah, you're not comboing it. If you want, I guess the idea is more to counter it than to combo with it. But
again, he doesn't pick Ionian Islands. Crazy.
I think I would have picked first pick in Ionian Islands and then go for 2-3 in Sporades. That might have been more logical.
Yeah, and also ignores Sparta.
Where's Sparta? Yeah, in the south. Well, Sparta doesn't have very good expansion. So,
No.
although it is first turn bonus, it doesn't have as good expansion as Ionian Islands do. So that's a bit more...
Nice and safe, though.
Well, this is gonna be a brawl for the center, so yeah. Anyways, picks 2, 3, and 4 all around North Aegean. So this might be actually the plan that Aura Guardian had. He has 1, 2, 3, 4 around there, so he tries to make sure that he has his 1, and then he wants to have first bonus North Aegean.
Yeah.
And he might actually get it.
Looks like.
Then 5 and 6 on the east, because he can, I guess. I don't know how he wants position there. 7 and 8 in 9, 10 in the center around Ilia. So this is gonna be an interesting game. I think he will get. Let's see what they got.
I would probably not have done 5-6 there and done 5-6. Maybe picked Ionian Islands because he can get to the east from the north.
5-6 on Ionian Islands. Yeah, that might have been a good idea. Or better.
Coverage-wise, it seems a little better.
Okay, so let's see what they got. And yeah, Endless Zero does get his combo around North Aegean. So Kiso needs to predict that and go counter it immediately. I mean, he has enough. He should have enough income to be on the same level of income as the Endless Zero. He has the +2 in Carla. He will have the +2 in Milio, and he has the first turn bonus in Sparta as well.
I think Kazo's going to more likely counter Sparadas.
That.
God, this game does not end.
Come on, awesome username. Stop stalling. We need our commentator back.
We're on turn 17.
Oh my god.
Okay, so let's play this out and see what happens. I'm gonna play the game starting now. So...
Oh.
Our Guardian goes into Skalatos with enough income to retain position there. Why did he attack with 4? He should only have attacked with 3. He didn't need the extra army there. He could have used
Probably because he thought he was gonna go first and leave 3 behind.
No, I mean for shell cities.
Dunno.
On the +5 combo.
Maybe he thought it could be countered. Could it? No, it couldn't.
Nope. No possible counters there. Okay, so Aura Guardian is ahead by 1 income. Good prediction from both of them. They knew exactly what position to do. They're doing some delay wars. Ooh, Kesso very daringly attacking with 2 in Skalatos. He could have been eliminated from that position altogether. So that was very risky attack. A lot of delays, more delays, and Aura Guardian falls for it. But he has more armies, so that's fine. So Kesso will attack and run into a wall all the same. Which gives advantage to Aura Guardian, who has more income. Kesso will deploy enough. Actually, he deployed in Sparta, and not enough to finish it. So what was the point of deploying there then? So yeah, this turn lost the game for Kesso. He completely got broken. He mispredicted that Aura Guardian would hammer away.
Oh, but Kezo gets the double border on North Aegean. I don't know why Aura moved away there. Oh, okay. He attacked with a lot. Interesting.
Yeah, Aura Guardian should have this game. Kesso is finishing Sparta for some more income, and he re-gets his good position in Pergamon. It doesn't claim back Mililio though.
No.
What? Okay. So, and Aura Guardian deploys minimally in Trolla. He knows exactly the income that Kezo has, so he deploys enough not to get broken, and he will clean up Skalatos and maybe even take Sporades completely this turn.
Yep.
Okay, so there's a nice thing, which is flanking into Lesbos, so he has direct access to both North Aegean and Sporades, so that could still prove quite useful. See how he plays that. He runs into the wrong wall.
Yeah, Nora's got
door.
that 9 that he can move up as well. Or 8.
That was sorrowful. Yep, running into the wrong door is a cause of death for many strategic WarLight games. Yep, now he loses all position and he should just surrender after this, I think. Nope, they play one more turn. Run down stacks. Aura Guardian gets Aeolus. Kiso is trying to flank both Eleopone, Tinia, Friglia in the northwest and on close. But yeah, he just surrenders. He realizes it's too late, too low income to come back from.
Yeah.
So congratulations, Aura Guardian. The quadruple pick for the +5 worked well. Let's take a look at our results. Your game is still not done?
Oh.
Turn 19.
Oh my god.
And we're on even income, so I don't know how long this is gonna go.
Oh god.
This is gonna go on forever.
We've got Nox and Master QB.
Well, I'm gonna say the results of Master of Disaster versus Guest something, because I don't think we will cover it.
Okay.
And we are going to take a look at Timo 92 versus Lionheart. I'm gonna post the game here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna open it here, and hopefully this time I will remember to change OBS before I start saying the picks.
Oh, someone's got Smoky Black.
Yes. Oh yeah, Timon with his sexy smoky black.
It makes all the colours like neon, doesn't it?
So Timon goes for 1-2 in Epirus. That's interesting. That could work. Then third pick and fourth in Athens. It's a combo, first turn bonus, no deployment. Decent expansion into northeast Peloponnese, so looks good. And then his 5 and 6 in Karla, 7 and 8 to counter it, and the 9 up there in Macedonia, and the 10 in Western Thrace.
He didn't like the middle 5s. I mean, they're very countable, so.
Yeah, they're not very good, and they don't even combo with each other that much, so it might take 3 turns to do them, or fully invest a lot, which can be deadly, since usually you meet up your opponent on first turn on this map. So let's take a look at Lionheart's picks, see how he decides to play it. He goes for 1-2 in Milio, which is not ideal. It doesn't look very OP. Third pick in Western Thrace, fourth pick in Macedonia. Those seem okay. You could even do it 1-2 there, and it would have been a good play. 5 and 6 in Carla. See, this is why the 1-2 in Milio isn't very good, because it's completely exposed to Maginia Mietos
Yes.
from the Carla combo, which is a combo in itself. So it's likely that someone will pick there.
Yes.
So your main source of income will be exposed to being countered on second turn. That's not very good. Your 7th pick is on Athens, which is good. Then 8th pick is in Epirus, which is also good, as you mentioned before.
He only picked 8.
He only picked 8. Lionheart, this is 5 picks. You should pick 10. Okay, so I think Timon has better picks on this game. But
Yeah.
Let's see how it turns out. So yeah, Timon has his combo in Epirus. He also has his combo in Athens. Even if his second territory with the combo has a wasteland in it, it's still okay, because he can get it first turn and then maybe even tap Malis with ones and get TB and League. And then he has position in the east, which is the most important thing that he probably wanted. He can just move into Magnesia Mileto, and that's that. And well, he needs to finish Epidos before Lionheart shows up in Macedonia. Otherwise, he can be challenged.
Yeah.
But I think he has better first turn income.
Timon needs to predict Lionheart is in Macedonia, and he needs to move to Lassiro, whatever.
Yeah. Though Lionheart will have some nice first turn income from the +1s he has around, so this is gonna be an interesting game. Let's see how this works out. I'm gonna play the game starting now. Timon fully deploying in the south. Let's see if he hits or if he goes into a position of Magnesia Miletus. I think he'll go for the position. Lionheart getting his +1s and +2s. The Master of Disaster wants me to change Timon to hot pink. Oh, and Timon goes into Molossia, so he sees Lionheart in Macedonia.
So he guarantees into
and he doesn't go for the position of Magnetis Mileto, so he's actually in trouble now. Lionheart could win this. Why didn't Lionheart... Oh my god. Why didn't he move his stack of... And he didn't even do move only. Oh, fucking hell. Lionheart, what are you doing? This is not what we talked about. You shouldn't play like this. Play properly. That was a terrible turn for Lionheart. What the hell? He had complete advantage in position and income, and he just threw it away. He ran into a wall in Magnesia Miletos. He should have moved his stack first order, first of all. And he should have made move only, obviously. And now he's gonna pay for his mistakes. He gets broken in Mililio.
He does complete Macedonia though.
Yeah, he completes Macedonia. He moves into Tralos Salabanda thinking Timon would finish it. If he would finish it, he would do it in last turn, and he has more delay moves, so that was also a bad move. Now Timon has income advantage. Lionheart stack advantage in the Prostia? What the fucking hell? Greek is weird. Lionheart is saying he just didn't move in first order. Yeah, but he should have made it move only as well. Besides...
Transfer only.
Yeah, transfer only. To exactly prevent to running into a wall. What? And Timon is expanding into northeastern Peloponnese? That's... I don't think that was smart.
He didn't really have anything else to do with those armies.
He should have went for Theban League, even with the Wasteland. I think it's better than northeast Peloponnese at this point.
This is a long game as well, it's 15 turns.
Yeah, well, not as long as Beren's game.
Ha! 15 turns, that's not a long game.
That's nothing! So Timon is securing position in the Epidic Polels, which is good for him. Lionheart decides
I'm
to
on
move
turn
back.
22, just
Oh
so
my
you know.
God! That is crazy for Greece.
I am trying to break that record that I established for Middle Earth with well, that guy that I don't remember the name right now. On an NGL, we played like 27 turns on Middle Earth. Everyone was waiting for us. And it was a live stream tournament as well, so everyone was just waiting for our game to finish.
Well, the way this game is going to end is I'm going to get booted. That's just how it's going to happen. I'm already down to only 7 banked seconds.
Oh my God!
An awesome username has 29, but I very nearly got booted last.
Well, guys, I've got to go.
Okay.
Okay. I hope Beren's game ends soon.
Thank you for joining us, helping commentate.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for commentating, Styx. Didn't MOD and QB say they were going to come?
Eventually. I think MOD was supposed to arrive later, but he's probably on his mobile.
He's just complaining
something.
about me. That's all he's doing.
Complaining that you're delaying the game.
Yeah.
Well, Lionheart is playing very defensively. He's losing complete position in the east, but he's expanding into North Aegean at the same time. So it kind of works. Why did he deploy 2 armies into Thassos instead of putting them in Chalcis? That's just, he likes having less armies apparently.
Okay, turn 23.
So Timon decides to move his stack to Dolo plans because he wants to go to Larslo Sinos, which is a double border to Macedonia.
Now that Styx is not here, you no longer care about pronouncing anything correctly?
She's not here to calling me out on my bad Greek,
yeah,
so I'm fine to do it. There we go. Timon goes into Larziro Sinophelea. And he still has 2 army income advantage, so he should be able to break it. He has a huge stack in the Prostitia at the same time. He's going to use it to break Molosla. And if he does that, he will have a nice position to get Epirus the next turn and make sure that he retains his income advantage. Yep, that's exactly what he does. See how they play this on turn 13. Oh, Lionheart goes first move into Gonfol. So he forsakes Macedonia in exchange for position. He will try to retain his borders on the east, although Timon has a very big stack there. See what he does with that. Remember that it's not the size that matters, it's what you do with it that counts. In this case, Leonhard runs into a little wall. Yeah, that's what she said. And yeah, Timon manages to break Mililio and Macedonia. So Lionheart is in trouble here. He needs to break stuff. He tries to get back Macedonia, but Timon will have none of that. Oh, and he fails to break. Doloplans didn't deploy enough to do that, so I think this is GG. I think Timon is moving on to the next round. Try to open Skype, see if we have any other commentator available. I can commentate to make Beren some fire. Okay, MOD, you need to join my Discord. And I will probably this. I'm not even commentating this game anymore because Timon has clearly already won. So I'm gonna hide Discord for now so I can do some other stuff.
And the game is over!
Congratulations!
It was only 23 turns.
Only 23 turns? So you went by so fast.
Yeah, it felt like nothing.
So Emily, if you're hearing, you should join my Discord server. There he is, and now I'm gonna give you a role. You're gonna have the role of WGL, which will enable you to join our chat. I should already be in the chat now. Emily, are you there? Hello.
Yeah, I'm here. So Beren, you have to surrender now.
He already won.
No.
So
you have to surrender right now.
No.
No, I refuse.
I worked very hard for that win. I'm not surrendering now.
Okay, so we're seeing the results. We just checked out Timon 92 versus Lionheart, which Timon won. And I guess we're gonna check Awesome Username versus Beren, because after waiting so much time,
do we have so much time?
I don't know. Do you guys have plans for dinner? I thought we could just, you know,
no, I don't have dinner, but I'm not sure if we can finish it before Wargaming Live ends.
We can skip a few games. Let's see. Let me find the link first. View game. Copy link address. Yeah, everyone wants to join my server now. Okay, hold on. I will give you a link. This is the link to the game, not my server, but I will give you a link to my server as well.
PS is going to become very popular.
Yes. Yes. This is my Discord server. Feel free to join. You cannot join the WGL chat unless you are on the WGL role. So yeah, feel free to stalk.
So we have a problem. I need at least 11 picks, but I have only 10.
That's a shame. You should have thought of that before starting to play.
I'm really not sure what I do now.
You should surrender your world.
You should just surrender.
No. Yeah.
I think it's Beren's turn.
I know you were getting tired to waiting for the game, so you should probably just surrender.
No. That's not right.
So now you guys are both playing one another, so you're not gonna be able to commentate the other game.
I'm going to commentate my game against Beren.
Okay.
That would have been a lot better if I would have like a view of your game in spectator mode, so you could follow it real time. But unfortunately, I don't. So I think we will wait a little bit for your game to end, and then we can commentate some other stuff. So if people want to go to the bathroom right now, this is a great opportunity to do so.
Okay, I can open the other game now. Give me some time.
I mean, if you're playing, just, you know, play it, and
Ooh,
then...
but yeah, I can commentate and play. I'm so multitasking.
Yeah, he's very talented.
Yeah, I'm super good.
What about you, Beren? Can you commentate?
Sure.
Sure, okay.
I can commentate about as well as I was commentating before, probably.
It's super good. He's sure.
Okay, so awesome username Styx on Beren versus awesome username. He picked 1 in Thessaly, 2 in West Central Greece, 3 in Theban League, 4 in Sparta, 5 in the East in Karla, then 6 in Messenia, and 7 in Milio, 8 to 9 around North Asian, and the 10 also around North Asian.
And in this case, I can agree with picking like 1 and 2 as he did, because he doesn't have to deploy anywhere else except to get number 5 of his picks. Other than that, he doesn't have to deploy to get more income. And also number 3 covers Athens and also probably Northeast Peloponnese if Athens is already taken or is not taken or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I like 1, 2, and 3 a lot here. Because he might rely really on 1 and 2, but it's okay to deploy a full there if it doesn't have any other income to go for.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What about Beren's picks? Do you want to go over them, Beren?
I can try. I actually have no idea what I picked. It was so long ago. But we can look at that. So, yeah, I guess the number 1 pick was a positional pick. And then after that, I guess my first 2 picks are pretty much positional. Then I figured the South I could get safe. And then I just wanted position out in the East.
You don't seem to have much income early on, though, with these picks.
Yeah. But
that says
felt
it all.
like I would be able to prevent income.
Yeah.
Fuck income. Who needs income?
Income's irrelevant.
Yeah, income is for pussies. Real men don't need income. They take their income from their enemies. Anyways, let's see what they got. So awesome username got his combo 1-2 in West Central Greece. He has intel that Beren is in Theban League, though. He can counter West Central Greece.
Yeah, but he still really has to take this bonus because it's his only bonus.
Yeah.
And he can counter the +2 in Southeast, but I think really Beren has the edge here because he gets some less income than awesome username, but he got a pretty good counter, and awesome username can't do anything against it.
Okay, so first... Sorry, I'm dying here. First turn, I think they're going to battle for the position on the East instead of the West. Let's see how that works out. So I'm going to start playing the game starting now. And actually, no. Awesome username goes for his first turn bonus, which I guess is smart. Would have been a nice...
he has to go for it because he has to go for income. That's really his only way to get an advantage here.
Beren could use this opportunity to wipe him out from the East, which he doesn't.
Yeah, but is it really worth it? If he gets 9-5 behind? I don't think so. I think it's good to do as he did, to go for income and counter it. But it's also right for awesome username how he does it. Because now it's really about if he manages to defend his +4. At least to a big part.
Oh, and he's expanding still. He's trying to get the +3 in Thessaly. So he doesn't really care about defending. It's just more income. which is really...
Yeah, that's probably not what I would have
Yeah.
done, but yeah, well,
Especially because that position from Beren in Delphi has... He can go north to Malis and then he can just threaten everything.
yeah, I don't think it's really smart to also to move around to twos. It is really not good because you lose more armies that way if he attacks.
Mm-hmm.
And he will not attack with only 2 armies.
So let's see if
He will attack with at least.
Beren tries to break it. Yeah, he guesses the right door. He breaks the +4. So Beren has income advantage at this point.
He only can guess the right door with 7 armies.
He could have attacked with 3 each place.
Yeah, but then he still breaks. Oh.
See, I can see why this game took so long. It's really brawly. So they're fighting for position in the east. Try to break each other in the center there, between Sporades and Thessaly, to deploy just enough to avoid it. Same time they need to avoid getting wiped out in the south, in Sparta. Also username actually runs in Laconia, trying to avoid getting wiped out, but Beren didn't even deploy there, so he doesn't give a shit.
Okay, now I have to focus on my own game a little bit, because Beren does really play stupid, so I'm a little bit confused what he's doing.
Yeah, he's playing very poorly.
I think he almost surrendered already. It's really close to surrendering.
Honestly, probably should have been after picks. Not a good game.
So Beren manages to wipe out Sparta, which is good. He will have safe income now. Thank you, Lionheart, for that icon. I saved it from T-Best's avatar. I should probably change it, like put graphics on the stream at some point. Actually, I would do it now. Like, I don't have anything better to do. This game lasts so long, I can just, you know, add images and stuff.
That's so cool.
Stream. Okay. Where do I have the image? There it is. Okay. Okay, here we go. Laco live stream. It's official now.
Okay, Beren, bring it on.
So, back to the game. Turn 8. Still a brawl fest.
Is it already? I'm still on turn 5 and I started at the same time.
That's... well, maybe you're just slow.
Yeah, I think my computer. That's
well, awesome
slow.
username managed to break Sporades, but Beren took that opportunity to finish the safe areas in Messenia and Sparta. So, I think this is going Beren's way. He's moving his way north. He might lose position completely on the east, but he stays alive in still one area there. He will have to deploy more there this turn, which he does, and with that he loses the opportunity to break into or get better position into Thessaly. So this is why the game really dragged out. Try to avoid elimination, guessing where each other might try to get eliminated. Awesome username does a good job cleaning up that +4. Only one region missing. Beren tries to take back Karla but fails. Does get good position to Mililo though. Deploys just enough to stay alive in Sikros and Napaktos. So yeah, it's a brawl. Awesome
It's a mess.
username. Awesome username really betted on wiping out Sporadas, but failed to do so.
And that really can happen to the best.
Yeah.
It's no shame to do this. Such a thing.
Failing to clean up Sporadas can happen to anyone.
Yeah.
So it's work stress, all kinds of things that can go into it. Your mind is just not there. And you know, you lose. You fail.
And it really hurts, but you can't change it. And
Yep.
that's the worst part of it.
Yeah. Beren is risking getting eliminated from the east. He...
Which turn are you on now?
Oof, no, he survives. Kanus. I'm in turn 12 now, just started.
Okay, I'm still on 10.
I think Awesome Username will take this opportunity to get Mililo. Oh, and Beren flanks into Lesbos to threaten, well, the east from another position. Awesome Username suddenly remembers that he has Macedonia for the taking, so he decides to expand there.
Yeah, I completely forgot about Macedonia. I thought when I thought that I was in a much safer position income-wise, but he suddenly had income.
It's always nice if he suddenly has income.
Yeah.
Suddenly, +4. Bam!
Really unexpected.
Yeah.
And there it is, the income. Okay, I got income as well.
Fuser is saying on the chat that sometimes playback can take longer on smaller screens, so that's probably why I'm ahead, because you're probably on mobile or...
No, I'm not on mobile, not even. But I got a slow computer, so it's probably this. My screen is actually not too small. For Wargaming Live, if I comment, I sometimes will switch on my computer.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm super focused if I try to help you.
Yeah, this game is really taking a long while. Baron's
Yeah,
trying to get
thank you.
position. Beren flanked into Malis, so that should give him a nice leeway to either break
Yeah, I expected
Thessaly
him to
or get
defend
back
that
all the plans.
triple bonus.
And you can even finish the +4. Awesome Username fails once more to take Sikros.
I'm really confused how you took this, all of these things. But I mean, you got 5 picks. I have to check about what you picked. Oh, yeah, it's not my fault.
Pick the entire map.
Well, okay, I'm opening up the game you're reviewing. What turn are you on?
16. Just started turn 16. You just
16 for
finished.
me.
You just finished West Central Greece, and you have a little bit of an income advantage now. And you just broke into Lazirosinos, whatever
And
it
that's
is in Greek.
exactly how it's spelled. That's exactly how it's spelled.
Yep. Yeah, I think Awesome Username already lost at this point.
Yeah, the possession is really tough for Awesome Username, but he will get now his +3 back. And he will save his +4 in the
Will
north.
he? No, he won't. He failed.
On turn
his
17?
+3.
turn
Okay.
What turn are you on?
Now you're ahead. Because I haven't reached 17 yet.
I skipped too far, and I
now you spoiled everything. Now it's starting turn 17.
Okay.
Awesome username.
Okay, he will probably eliminate Beren. We don't know yet.
Oh
but
my god, Beren doesn't
him.
try to break Macedonia at all. That was such a lame turn.
Yeah, but I mean, it's really about guessing.
I assumed that he was going to defend there, and I could flank and stay alive there. So I could stay alive there and then get some stuff accomplished in elsewhere, but it didn't work out.
You just lost a +3. That had great position to destroy Macedonia.
You often get the impression that he has to defend this bonus because it's the only one he got left, but then he doesn't defend at all, and that can be a pretty good strategy.
That's why you should have attacked with 2.
Yeah, probably. Or these 2 are probably wasted. He doesn't know.
You just need to play better.
Army matters, so.
If you play better,
definitely needs to play better. I agree.
Yeah. Nothing of this would have happened if you just played better. Oh, that seems like a good prediction in the north. In the southwest. Indeed. You predict that he would move his stack to Tralo Salabanda, and you got the whole +2. That should give you enough to compensate for losing that +3. You still have exactly the same income.
Yeah, I think this is the point where I was to say we were on turn 19 at the same income.
Awesome username is saying on the chat that taking West Central Greece on turn 15 is why Beren won, in my opinion. Where the hell is West Central Greece anyways? Should probably be on the west. Oh yeah, it's the +4 territory. Yeah.
Oh, it's the +4.
Yeah, that was a nice income boost.
Yeah, then
you fucked up a couple of turns.
Well, yeah, I took it and I figured I was going to be hard to hold it. I would just trade it for his bonus. But
I like it how PS describes things. I mean, then he fucked up. It just justifies everything.
Yeah.
That.
And that was that. Oh.
Oh fuck! My other game started.
Thanks for ruining things.
No, I did. Oh shit! Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
It really sucks if you realize you got the game and you got only 3 minutes left.
A run like the wind.
Like the wind.
So awesome username, turn 21, he deployed heavily into Finisaya to try to retain his position on the east. Let's see what he does with that. Hope he breaks into Lydia. He does, that's what he does with his 10 stack. Well, he's still in a good position to still be in the game. He has nice control of the west, good position on the east.
Yeah, I think the game was still very open at that point.
Turn 22. Beren deploys heavily into Mals, and awesome username runs into it. And that's probably GG. Manages to break Islamia. Awesome username is actually trying to clean up house around West Central Greece, which was just a waste of armies. Beren does lose Karla, but he still has 2 armies income, and with this position,
so you know, it
should be enough.
It's an I, not an L there. It's Caria.
Caria. Obviously. What the? Yeah, I see an L. It doesn't look like an I.
But yeah, so Osternusen tries to do the same tactic in Thessaly to clear me out again.
Mm-hmm.
But this time it doesn't quite work. And I'm able to stay alive in his, keeping him on 9 income, and I also am able to get the double border on Macedonia.
Yeah, you go into Shaldadis.
Yeah, and at that point, I mean, it's possible to make an awesome prediction still here, but I think
yeah,
it was reasonable to surrender now. Because he's
well,
got a lot of
game.
pressure on him.
So congratulations, Beren. You move on to face Master of Disaster on the next round. Yeah. If I manage to figure out how to switch back into this view. Yes, there we go. So Beren wins this game. And next game is up against Master of Disaster. Shall we review one of the other games, or let me actually check the bracket.
Let's review a different game.
Check the bracket, see how's it going. Okay, so they're already done with the semi-final. So let's do maybe Rufus Shindra versus Timon.
Sure.
Quick. So this is the game we're going to check. Slow this up. Let's change the view back so you guys actually see the map. Views are picks from Timon. Timon goes 1, 2, 3 in the center around Theban League. That seems legit. Pretty safe. Then he has a 4 and 5 in Caria, not Carla. Notice that I did not say Carla. Then a 6 and a 7 in Sparta, which might be a little too late, but it is what it is. Then,
what color? Before we start, what color are we changing Timon to? Because the black background, I think he needs to be changed.
No,
yeah, definitely.
It looks so
good. You can't even see it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't
on
see
the
it.
islands, you can really not see it.
Okay, hot pink, hot pink. There.
It has to be hot pink.
Okay.
And then his 8th pick is in Aeolus, his 9th pick is in Ionian Islands, and his 10th pick is in Northwest Anatolia. I like his picks a lot.
Which ones?
Picks from Timon, 92, on his game against Rufus Shindra.
Okay.
So he's heavily prioritizing the Theban League. And
yeah, but even if it doesn't get the combo, or I mean, even if he gets countered, then he can still get Evia or Athens. So that's not that much of a problem. If he gets countered, if his opponent gets his first pick, then it really sucks.
And he can have 2 other combos, so it's fine. It would be fine.
No, but Athens, if he doesn't get Athens, that's kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Then he has just to counter Theban League, and he got still great position even if the opponent doesn't go for it.
Yeah, that's true. So let's take a look at Rufus Shindra's picks, and he goes for 1 in what? In Samos? What?
Oh, that's interesting.
Well,
so he, I guess, is picking entirely for position with his first pick.
Yeah. So 1 for position in the east, then 2 and 3 for the combo in Sparta, 4 for first turn bonus in Ionian Islands without deployment, which is not you can't do Ionian Islands and Sparta at the same time. So in that regard, it's not very good. If you go for something like Ionian Islands, you need to have +1s as your other source of income, in my opinion at least. But you know, in this game, this was a nice combo in Sparta, so you had to cover it regardless of that. And after those picks, he goes for 5, 6, 7 in the Theban League that Timon prioritized. He's probably not going to get a pick there. He will get an 8 or a 9.
Yeah, the 8 and 9 is interesting.
he can combo them with South Cyclades, so I guess it's okay.
Yeah.
If he gets his first
it
pick.
seems like if he's going to prioritize that one pick there and the 1, 2, 3, he might as well have gone all in and tried to get South Cyclades as a bonus that he'd actually get, because 8th pick he might not get that.
Yeah. So very risky picks from Rufus. I definitely like Timon's picks better. That's daily. Okay, so let's see what they got. And yeah, Timon did get his first turn bonus in TBN League. So I think this is leaning very favorably to Timon. But, you know, let's see what Rufus Shindra can pull. Maybe he has an ace up his sleeve. Actually, I think he can do first turn bonus in South Cyclades. Yeah, he can. So that might work.
Yeah, that's true.
It might work.
So he did end up getting his 8th pick. So that worked out for him.
Is it really better to go for South Cyclades and not properly counter Carrier? I mean, does he even know his opponent got TBN League?
He might. I think
yeah, he does. He does know.
Yeah,
he does know.
He put enough picks
but he
to have
doesn't have intel on Carrier.
But his opponent might still take Carrier with.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have intel on that, so it would have to be a blind counter based.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he cares. He thinks that I will have so much income in South Cyclades, I will have good position, and then I can go from South Cyclades to Kos and then double counter Caria if I have to, if someone pops up there.
No, I think I like his position there in the south. I feel like if that was the strategy he was going to go with, he should have picked South Cyclades earlier to guarantee he got it.
Yeah.
It worked out for him. The picks played out.
Okay, well, let's see how they play this out. I'm going to play the game starting now. Okay, Timon just goes completely for Caria. He knows that Rufus Shindra is there, so he wants to make sure that he doesn't get countered. I think Timon could have gotten more income on first turn though, out of his plays. Like he could have gotten at least one of the +2s in Evia as well. But we'll see how that works out for him. So right now they have the same income. Timon has a lot more expansion available right now though. He will get probably Athens and Caria. And let's see if he attacks that position in Samos or not. I would attack with 2 at least. Or maybe not, because it's very likely that Rufus would deploy there. I find it strange that he didn't. But yeah, he's deploying elsewhere. And I don't understand why he deployed so much in Lilcus, or Lilsus, whatever you say. Maybe he wants to counter TBN League from that side? That's... Yeah, he's going there, but I mean... It's just strange. Yeah, now he fully deploys there. But he's leaving his South Cyclades all open. That's so weird. See what happens.
So
very strange play from Rufus.
He got a huge... Timon got a huge stack on his +5 now, so he can really pressure Rufus at this point.
They're doing delays. I wonder if he's going to flank or attack. straight up. Let's see. Oh, he didn't attack at all. He just left the stack there. Oh my god. That was so bad from Timon.
Yeah, those guesses can go horribly wrong.
And now Rufus guesses the right door. Let's see if Timon puts some safeguards to get back his +4 or not. Oh my god. Timon completely had this game. How the hell did he manage? Nope. Timon attacks Therman Aeolia instead of Miles. And he just surrenders. Oh my god, that was so silly. He completely had the game. Well, congratulations Rufus. Move on to the next round. Let's take a look at results. What am I doing? I'm clicking the wrong things. Okay, results. So, Rufus won this one. Strangely enough. Let's check how the tournament is doing. Semi-final is still underway, so I guess we should take a look at one of the quarterfinals from the other side. Probably Nox versus QB.
That should be an interesting game.
Yep, so let's load that up. I'm gonna post the link on the chat as well. So who wants to comment on picks?
Let me just
open Not me right now.
Oh my god. Because I need to go to the bathroom, so someone needs to speak while I go.
Okay, I can look at the picks. So we have, I'm looking at QB first.
Okay. Okay, go.
So, his first pick, let's see, just looking at the board, we have in for QB the first pick in the South Cyclades, and the second up in Macedonia, and the third in Crete for the Cyclades combo, which is pretty nice and safe if he doesn't get Wasteland countered in Icaria. Then he's got his next two picks in the North Aegean, so he's definitely prioritizing the big bonuses here. Since the East is pretty wastelanded. And then his later picks, he's looking now at, he has in Thessaly, and then Epirus to combo with Thessaly, followed by Evia, and lastly the Ionian Islands and Messenia.
But that's exactly the problem on Greece. I think these wasteland counters are really nothing that you have not to consider, because you have 5 picks, and it's not such a huge map, and wastelands are really not that much of a deal if it gives you access to a combo or to a counter. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you definitely have to consider it.
That's true, but oftentimes there are a lot of... It depends on the distribution. Sometimes the distributions are such that there are lots of rich areas, so you can't really waste picks on wastelands like that. It varies. But here, at least in the South Cyclades, he would see the wasteland counter immediately. So he wouldn't have to waste armies going for the bonus. The North Aegean, there could be the counter in Western Thrace that he would never know about. But that's actually kind of an interesting counter pick there, because it counters Macedonia as well.
Okay.
Anyway.
So is that it for QB's picks? Shall we take a look at Nox's picks?
Sure, let's take a look at Nox.
So Nox goes for 1 in Crete, 2 in South Cyclades. He's going for that combo there. Then 3 in Sparta. 4 and 5 in Evia. No deployment. bonus. Then he has the 6 in Iphidus to combo with Thessaly. 7 in Macedonia to counter it, I guess. Doesn't even seem to care about North Aegean that much.
Yeah,
and then 8 and 9
these are very
in
similar
South.
picks. He's very similar picks to QB, except for the fact that he ignored North Aegean, essentially. Other than that, the picks are very similar.
Okay, so let's see what they got. Okay, so it seems... Yeah, QB got the North Aegean combo. And he has that position in South Cyclades that doesn't really give him much apart from intel. He has a very interesting...
Yeah, so now QB has the first turn bonus there. So that's going to be very powerful. And it's not that easy to contest it either, because of the wasteland in Sikros.
Wait, no, North Aegean is not first turn bonus.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Well, yeah, okay, you're right. It is. I can count. I'm sorry. The Kibu has an interesting pick in Ionian Islands, which gives him some good position to counter some stuff from the east side of the map.
Yeah, and he has almost full intel as well, because that was his 9th pick.
Okay, so let's play this out and see what happens. We're gonna play the game starting now. He's actually gonna go for the Ionian Islands itself.
So Nox goes to take the Thessaly first turn bonus.
I find it weird, why did he deploy so much in Sparta instead of finishing Evia? I guess he was afraid of the counter in Messenia. No, he just expands. What the fuck? Yeah, could have gotten more early income.
Could have gotten another bonus.
That doesn't make much sense.
Because he could still get Sparta the next turn anyway.
Yeah.
So he just... That was a mistake by Nox.
Yep, he just played poorly. And now I guess QB will show up in Thessaly to defy it. He gets Ionian Islands at the same time.
Yeah, and if he shows up at the double border there, then it's like almost game.
Yep. Noxus will have more income though. Actually, no, he'll have the same income.
No, he won't.
Both have 13.
So Nox goes hard to defend Sparta into Milos. But now he's double bordered in the north.
Let's see if QB guesses the right door.
Yeah, it's... Well, if Nox doesn't do anything, he can't be broken.
A lot of delays. All delays possible. Nox does the first action, runs into a wall, runs into 2 walls. The QB won't be able to break him this turn, but he will remain in a good position to do so next turn. And he gets some better position in the south, in Milos as well, threatening another bonus there. So he definitely has good position advantage now. He manages to break Thessaly. That should probably be game.
Yeah, there's no way back at that point, having your bonus broken there.
Yeah, they still do one more turn.
One last turn to see if QB makes a grievous error, but it would have to be a pretty big one. Give up to lose from.
Nope, no errors. So I guess if Nox lost this tournament, it means that the template is good after all. He was saying that he was going to win to prove that this template is bad, so...
I guess so. I guess so.
So congratulations, QB. You move on to the next round. And good game, Nox. Just waiting for you to surrender. Please hit the surrender button. It's right there. You go to game. There's a button saying surrender. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. So congratulations. Let's check out the results. The setting. So we just saw QB beating Nox. Let's see how the tournament is. Apparently the final is underway, so we can go over the semi-finals.
Should we update the challenge?
Yeah, let's do that. The results for Pardon won against the Endless Zero, so congratulations, Pardon. And Master of Disaster won against Beren. Congratulations, Master of Disaster. I guess we can take a look at QB versus Pardon. If I manage to open it, where the hell is it? Too many windows. Okay, so this is the game, and I'm gonna load it up here and change it on OBS. There we go. So picks for Pardon. Pardon goes for 1-2 in Evia Sporades combo. You can go either for Evia or for Sporades itself. Then he goes 3-4 in the combo for Messenia. Nice combo as well. First turn bonus, no deployment. And then 5 in Aeolus, probably for position. 6, 7, 8 around Caria. And then 9 and 10 in Northwest Anatolia and Western Thrace. I think the picks are alright. I think the combo in Macedonia could have probably used some attention. Would have been pretty safe. But other than that, there are so many first turn bonus combos that you can't really deviate much from picking those 3 hotspots. So let's take a look at QB's picks. QB goes for 1 in Messenia, 2 in Dodecanese. I don't think I like that too very much. Then 3-4 in Macedonia. I would have picked the other order though. Western Thrace seems a lot more important to get because it can give you a +1. And then the 5 in Northwest Panopolis, the 6 in Caria, 7 and 8 in Evia and Sporades, but I think that ship has long sailed. He does put a 9 there to counter it and reply to that. And then a 10th pick in West Central Greece, because where the hell should I book my 10th pick? Combos well with Northeast Panopolis, actually. Makes a nice first turn bonus, or a counter to a first turn bonus, so that might work out nicely. So let's see what they got. Yeah, they split Messenia. Pardon gets Sporades all for himself. QB didn't reach his 9th pick, so he doesn't have the countering clause. So this is going to be an interesting game. QB has a good advantage over that Macedonia pick, though. Especially if he finishes Macedonia and then goes into Chaldees to threaten Sporades. I think whoever gets Chaldees will have a nice position pick over the opponent. So I guess let's see how that plays out. I'm gonna play the game starting now. QB goes for his first turn bonus in Macedonia. He runs away in Sparta, avoiding getting wiped out.
Something to look for here is if Pardon guesses that he's in Macedonia and runs to Chalkidike and gets the double border there, because that would be very good for him.
Yep, that would be a nice
one of the
prediction.
reasons why I think the Sporades were a powerful pick.
Pardon is going to counter Caria, though. He's going to focus most of his income there, and successfully. Apparently QB is going to run into that trap.
Yeah, unfortunately he doesn't manage to out-delay him, but he does at least prevent the...
So it seems Pardon deployed enough in Sporades to check Chaldees, so maybe he's going there.
So I think, at least he has that. I wasn't sure if he was going to because he hadn't picked it, so he might not have even considered it, but he looks like he will check it out.
He might lose his position in the south, though, or in the south east, I mean in Caria.
Yeah. The question is, will he hold on to the new bonus he took?
Let's see. Oof, Pardon almost gets wiped out in the southwest, I mean. And QB does secure Caria. So Pardon has a nice opportunity here to break Macedonia. Let's see if he guesses the right door. Oh, QB with a preemptive stack attack, which seems to be enough to prevent Pardon from breaking anything. He should be able to retain his position advantage, though. Let's see if he gets wiped out from the southwest or not. He didn't deploy anything in North Arcadia. Let's see if QB attacks there or not. He does, so that will be good for QB, but he needs to expand fast, and he lost Caria, which is not good at all for QB. It's completely exposed in Macedonia, a broken Caria, and not enough income to get both the expansion he has in the southwest and keep his other bonuses alive.
Yeah, I think the key here was that Sporades was a much better bonus than Macedonia, simply because as long as you got to Chalkidike on turn 2. I mean,
you should have, if you're in Macedonia, you should have predicted that you would need to secure Chalkidike or Chalcides, whatever it's called. And he didn't because he was busy doing other stuff, so you paid dearly for those mistakes. So congratulations, Pardon. You move on to the next round. QB, good game. See you next time. Let's take a look at the results. That was Pardon winning. Bam. He goes to the final, and the other semi-final is Master of Disaster versus Rufus, which I believe is already finished. Indeed it is, so let's take a look at that. Let's open the game here. It's also posted on the chat.
Okay. So, is MOD around to talk about his picks?
I think.
Yeah, I can talk about them. Let me
Do you
open
want-
the game quickly.
Okay. Do you want to cover your own picks first?
Okay. I picked... What did I pick? First, I picked in Aeolus, and second in Central Egan, because it was rather safe. It can be countered by South Cyclades, but since I pick it as fifth, I will know it if he's there. So that will be no problem. So if he is in South Cyclades, I will just not go for Central Egan and just take Aeolus, the +1. Then the third is a safe pick, or rather safe. And it can also counter the +5, the Epirus, where I pick 4 and 7.
Okay.
5 and 6 is a combo on Dodecanese.
Oh.
And 7 is a good combo on Epirus. And 8 is the counter on Dodecanese, which can't be seen until you take it, until you fail, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like Dodecanese a lot in this distribution.
Yeah, looks pretty safe, especially with that wasteland there in Kaunus and the other wasteland in Iodia. It really makes it safer than usual. Let's take a look at Rufus in those picks, and he goes for 1 in Icaria as well, 2 in Aeolus, so same idea as Master of Disaster. Then he goes for 3 in Sparta, which looks pretty good, especially as you can combo South Cyclades with it. Then he has the 4th pick in Sporades, 5th in Evia, and then 6th in Theban League. This seems a bit overkill.
Yeah.
He needs position in the center, but...
Yeah, so he's given up the Northwest. He doesn't have picks there, really. So, and also Ionian Islands is completely unaccounted for.
Yep.
It is nice to have Sparta, because that is very safe now.
Yeah,
A
you
lot of
are going
it
over
will
Rufus
hinge-
picks right now, I think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the obvious mistake here is to pick Icaria first, because it might give position on South Cyclades, but having Aeolus is just better because it gives direct income. And yeah, it's just... Also for position, if you want to counter Sporades, it's exactly the same value. If you want to counter South Cyclades, it might not be, but South Cyclades is not safe anyways, and it's also not first in bonus. So
Yeah,
it's
I think he was counting on getting
questionable.
those 3 picks, and a lot of it will, a lot of how this game plays out will hinge on who gets South Cyclades that pick, because if MOD gets that pick, then nothing can stop him from getting the Dodecanese, which will never be broken. Whereas if Rufus gets it, at least MOD doesn't get that bonus. And the Dodecanese pick is kind of wasted.
Okay, so let's see what they got. And yeah, Rufus ends up with his triple pick around that region in the center, which he can't really get any direct bonus out of. So I think MOD won on picks here, but it depends a lot on how they get played out. So let's play this and see what happens. I'm gonna play the game starting now.
Yeah, and you can also see how I get my combo in the southeast, Dodecanese. I get Ionian Island, which is safe, and I expect him to be in the center here. Because he has to be in the center in the northeast Peloponnese, the +4, the blue one, in the west, or in Sparta. The only one I really knew was Central Aegean, but it was really no problem because I see 2 territories of it, and he can't really risk to take it in 2 turns because it's really... he would destroy himself if he did it.
I don't understand why I try to
just
counter South Cyclades, because it's not
I don't know if he just wants to make pressure or whatever, but I think it's also a mistake. He should have moved to Chaos, and then he might have done more pressure on me actually, because I wouldn't know if I had to counter or not.
Yeah, but now you know that you don't have to worry about the Central Aegean at all.
Yeah.
I mean, he can still take it next turn, but it's very open. He does get Theban League this turn. Master of Disaster gets his Dodecanese, so he's ahead 14
you can
to
see
12.
I get ahead on income, and I also have the better position. I really pressure him in the center.
Yeah,
I don't know yet.
Ionian Islands, both of his income sources are safe. Ionian Islands is completely isolated, and Dodecanese, there's only one way in, which is through Kos.
Yeah,
so
it's a single border, and I really don't have to worry about it. I think here Rufus should have countered Anis Lamia, the territory I'm going to take with 3 now, because I didn't know he was there, but I kind of expected it. But I still felt to not take it harder than with 3, because I wanted to pressure Sporades. I knew I had high income for turn 2, so I just pressured him. And at this point, I really thought he picked in the orange +5.
In North Asia?
North Cyclades.
Okay.
In the central +5. Because I thought he might have comboed the blue +2 and the Sporades.
Yeah.
But I didn't know, so I just tried to break everything. I had no idea that the blue one was not taken. I had to expect that it was.
Expect the unexpected. Hello Riddle, welcome to the stream. You're just in time to check the final. This is still a semi-final, but the final will be on soon. Yep, so you check that blue. You don't really break anything from getting into Evia, but you have that nice position to threaten Opus as well. So.
He really can't defend Theban League at this point. Well, he can try to make awesome predictions, but it's
hard.
Going to be super hard.
Yeah, because he can't even move any armies from one border to the next. Because Opus is not connected to Malis, and so...
And he also got
especially since
slower income. He got only 15 against my 17. So I felt really safe at this point.
Yeah, at this point, you can say you can dare him to break Thessaly. You don't care about that as long as you break one of his bonuses.
Yeah, and then he ran out of time and made some crazy move. He ran to into South Cyclades, which was pretty much useless. But I think he really got stressed because of the time.
Oh, well, for boot.
Yeah, he had like 11 seconds left out of his bank. Even if it was me who had to stress the picks. Yeah, I started it picking at like 3 minutes and ended like 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, I would say that this game, the real big error from Rufus was the 3-4-5.
Yeah.
Or was it 4-5-6? I guess in the center.
4-5-6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where I also think that, for example, Thessaly would have been much better.
First turn bonuses from it.
Yeah, Thessaly would have been much better if he got, for example, Thessaly, Sporades, and Evia. That would be a first turn bonus for free, if he wants to. That would have been pretty good.
Yeah,
But it was too risky for me to go for that.
If you're going to spend
I
3
considered
early
it.
picks like that, you need, in the center, you need to get income, because the center is never going to be safe. Everyone can get there from various places. And
Yeah.
so if you're going to invest heavily there, it's got to be to get income quickly so you can overpower your...
I actually expected him to be in the blue +4, but I didn't know, so...
Okay, so that was it. Congratulations, MOD. You move on to the final. Is the final done, though? That's the $1,000,000 question. Yes, it is. So let's take a look at that one, which is
We're going to skip right to the final? Oh, no, we...
yeah, we already checked the other ones.
Yep.
So the final is Pardon versus Master of Disaster. So Master of Disaster, do you want to go over your picks?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you see, my first pick is in the East, because the East is really the best place to be here. It has a combo in Central Aegean, the +3, the +1 Aeolus, and Carrier. And also the blue one, which I picked first, can be comboed with Aeolus.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to just pick first there and then be annoying on this place. And I really just hoped that I would get it.
And then
Then
2, 3, 4 around Theban League.
yeah, and I also thought I would pick Theban League first before the other two, because the others are no first and bonus. And if he goes for these picks, then for these bonuses, then I can go for Thebes Boeotia. Then yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
then
that's a really
he
valuable
gets double
pick,
bordered and is really under pressure if he doesn't go for there himself. Then I pick 5-6 in Epirus, which I found pretty decent. Then 7 to be a safe first and bonus. 8 as a counter for Epirus. Yeah, then 9 and just another income source, and 10 a safe pick with big income.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things about this template is you have to decide between, or balance, I guess, the big 5 bonuses, if you can get them, are really, really powerful, especially if they're first turn bonuses, but even as second turn bonuses, if you can keep them safe. So here, like in the previous game we saw Dodecanese was really, really safe, and here Epirus is relatively safe as well, because it can only be attacked really from the north.
Here you have North Asian that you could do in 2 turns, but I mean 2 turns is not as good as a first turn bonus. And there are a lot of other hot zones to take care of on this layout.
I don't usually like North Aegean as much because it tends to be in the thick of things.
Yeah, it's more open.
So it's rarely safe. But like South Aegean, South Cyclades or Dodecanese, or sometimes Epirus.
Okay, so let's take a look at Pardon 99's picks. He went for 1 in Athens, surprisingly. Then 2 in Caria, 3 in Milio. I guess he wanted to make sure he had position against Theban League, and then he went.
And I also think. Oh no, sorry, I just did a thinking mistake.
Okay, so 2 and 3 in the East, then the 4th pick in Evia, the 5th pick in Theban League. So to try and get Theban League in case MOD didn't prioritize it. Then 6 up north in Western Thrace, I guess for position, to control the north a little bit, either the combo with Macedonia or the combo with North Aegean, or just safe income. And then the 7 is in Thessaly, which can be comboed with the pick from Evia, although it's not first turn bonus. And then we have the 8 in Aeolus, 9 and 10. The 10 is really weird. The 9 is in Sparta, and then the 10 is in the Wastelanded.
It's not really weird, because that's exactly what I thought first. I thought he picked Athens to combo it with Northeast Peloponnese, but there's a Wasteland, which I overlooked for a second. And the 10th is really just to counter the 9th pick. Because if you get the 10th pick, you miss the 9th. So it's a safe counter. You will surely surprise him there.
Okay, let's see what they got. And yeah, you got to your first pick in Ionia, the position on the east, and you got a nice combo in Epirus that seems pretty safe. And a good position.
I can also use Macedonia. I can also
you even
use
have
Macedonia
to guarantee it's safe, so
exactly.
that bonus is never going to break. You know that, and you can probably even take Macedonia at some.
Yeah.
And you can, I guess, prioritize breaking or preventing Karya if you care to do that, since you don't really need to deploy much anywhere else.
Yeah, so you do seem to have good advantage early on. Let's see how this plays out. I'm gonna play the game starting now. You fully deploy on the east.
Yeah, because I have nothing else to do. I could also counter in Tibian League harder, but I thought it would be better to go for hard. Yeah, but I didn't actually. I did know about Karya, that's why I went there, or I would have gone for Airless if I didn't know.
Oh, did you have intel on that? I couldn't.
Yeah, I had intel.
Oh yeah, because it was your 7th pick. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And you even had priority. Not that you needed it.
He didn't want it, I don't.
Yeah, it would have been better without the priority.
It would have been. It was a mistake to move last order in Tibian League, but yeah, it was fine. I kind of expected him to counter there, to take the spot. And there I was really scared he might try to eliminate me, because I knew he might have another +1, which would have been more than enough if he got first move. But I got first move, and I got my +5. But he also got both of his. He got both of his +2s, and I failed to counter him properly because I deployed one in the east.
But you have position. You have position to break them this time.
I have great position.
Yeah, I don't think that's really a worry now because you have a quadruple border.
Yeah, and he probably didn't realize that I went for Epirus. That's why he countered
countered Macedonia
quite hard. And I was really wondering what he did with those armies when I saw.
Oh my god, you failed to break the +2s 2 turns in a row.
Yeah, that was awful. But he really predicted me well.
And you just try to stay alive on the east.
Yeah, I thought it would be just better to try to get a foot there.
Yeah, he does have income advantage.
Runs pretty. Yeah, he has income advantage, but he runs pretty well into me there.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
And you break his +1, so now you have same income. And he doesn't take the position in the Tibian League. That made all the difference. If he had attacked...
Yeah, really. He could have taken it, yeah. He really could have taken it. And he also...
If he had taken it, then he'd at least be on even income and he wouldn't be threatened anymore.
Yep.
But
yeah, and he could also, at least in turn 4, he could try to pressure Epirus. Because it's my only income.
This game, at that point, in turn 3, he has to know the only way he can win the game is if he takes back Thebes Boeotia. Because he can't win as long as you have that quadruple border. So he had to...
But I was really surprised that he had more income than I did on turn 2. Because I really just didn't expect it to be countered and still have the bigger income than I did. So that's why I thought he did really well, but I think the picks were not perfect, and he played too defensive. After all,
he had to take. He had to know that his position was bad on turn 3, and gamble on clearing you there, or gamble on clearing you someplace. Otherwise, he didn't really have a chance. But after picks, it looked really bad for him because you had such safe income in Epirus, and he had to go so far to get there.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the final. Let's take a look at the results. Try to scroll this a little bit. Come on, stop. Yeah. So, Master of Disaster wins WGL 155. The good news is that I won the predictions with my screw MOD prediction.
You did? I predicted myself to win as well. But against QB.
I predict yourself to win a lot better than you ever can. Let me try to find your prediction actually.
Who did you predict? Yeah, who did you predict to be in the final? Not QB? Did you
predicted Pardon to be in the final.
Yes, I did.
Nice. I predicted QB, actually.
I can't see your prediction, MOD. Which one is yours? What's the name of it?
Mod Strong.
Mod Strong. Yeah, you got 13 points. I got 16, motherfucker. That's right.
Oh, that's rude.
Bow down to my prediction. Except, well, apart from that first game.
So we all won something today.
Yes.
MOD wins the tournament, PS wins the challenge, and I win longest game. So
yeah.
So
congratulations.
Everyone has something to look forward to. So I guess that's it for WGL 155. I think we should take a moment to talk a little bit about the Berlin Open.
Yeah.
Which last time we checked was supposed to be happening 16 to 18 of February. I don't know if it's confirmed yet. I don't know if Limberson is on the chat. Limberson, if you're in the chat, please feel free to confirm stuff. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Are you looking forward to it, MOD?
Definitely. I'm excited.
But what about you, Beren? Have you bought your plane tickets yet?
I have not bought my plane tickets to Berlin. I regret to inform you guys.
It's a one
you
lifetime.
You have no train tickets to Berlin?
Yeah.
What are you going to do then?
What's that?
What are you going to do?
You have no train tickets?
Yeah. You should
As a
go by
proper American,
boats,
you have to go to buy.
I'll ride my bike. I'll ride my bike.
Sounds good. I heard that the guy from Tesla, he's doing like these underground tunnels that connect everything, so you should be able to ride your bike all the way from the US to Berlin.
Good. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm curious.
Seriously, is it really
it's such a cool idea.
Is it really doing some kind of tunnel?
Yeah, well, they haven't started yet, but that's the plan for hyper travel of the future.
Yeah, but I mean, it sounds really crazy, but I think that will happen at some point. So
he's planning to take tourism to Mars, so I think he can afford to do a few tunnels in Earth. You know.
Yeah. I mean, it's really less crazy than bring tourists to Mars. That's true.
So I'm curious how many people from outside Europe will actually come to Berlin Open. I'm curious how many people from Europe are coming to Berlin Open.
One guy was commentating from Egypt.
Outside Europe.
I think one guy
Egypt
was it?
isn't that far though.
Yeah, Egypt is not that far. But I mean, you could join as well. Yet it was Mar 3I from 101st. I have no idea how you speak it.
Okay. So
I think it's such a cool idea, and I'm really glad that he set that up. I'm a little sad that I won't be able to go to it or anything, but it's really cool that it happens. I'm curious if Fizzer will go as well. I think it'd be awesome if he did.
Yeah. You need to lure him into it.
I hope it works out to being a good event.
Yeah. I'm curious if there would be like opportunity for it to be something similar also in the US, if there's like a city that would make sense to host such a thing. I know that in the US it's harder to get people together because it's, wider spread. So, but yeah, it would be interesting.
Yeah, I think it would be nice if something happened in the US. I have enough on my plate that I wouldn't be able to organize something, but I hope somebody does.
Okay, so I think that's it.
The benefit to organizing it yourself, as like telling everybody in the all of our listeners, is that you get to pick the city, so it becomes very easy for you.
That's true. That's
so if anyone's thinking about it, you should volunteer to do it, so that you can not have to travel to go to it.
I'm really hoping that it will be some good program, because so far he went for suggestions and stuff, but we got really no idea at all what we are going to do, and he is always asking people to what we are going to
submit ideas.
Yeah, but I feel like that might be the main problem. I would be happy to go there and just play a few tournaments, and these lessons or whatever it's called are not really necessary for me. But yeah, it would be fun if someone volunteers. I am going to do something if people are interested in my stuff, but yeah, it's really, I don't know if it's wanted.
Let's see how it shapes. I'm curious to try. I tried these things where you can do a live stream with multiple computers, showing it to the same stream, so you could change between the screens of the different players, so you could see them in real time, what they are clicking on and what they are thinking. So I think that would be a very much more interesting live stream than our current, game analysis.
That would be really awesome.
Yeah.
What I was thinking about was, for example, to have. Well, most of the dead actually brought the idea to do some Comic-Con-like thing, where you got like five players there. Yeah, we got 5 people there, and they just get asked questions by the watchers of the stream and stuff. Yeah, and they answer them, not really related to WarLight, or it can be related to WarLight, and I think that would be a good filler for like half an hour to an hour, or probably not an hour.
Another cool thing that could be done is you could have team 1v1s or something, or team or have
Impaler versus the world.
You could have player versus the world, but even more than that, you could just have like 5 people versus 5 other people playing 3v3 Europe, or playing Strategy or something simple like that, and you can do this while talking, and you could be like, rather than having to.
I think that would be much more successful than doing stuff like teaching people how to play strategic free-for-alls or whatever. I think it would be more interesting to play, and it will also take more time than just.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a game, and it's centered around playing. So I think there should be a large playing component.
At least some playing. I think the talks are important, especially if you archive them, so you have like proper recordings of everything, and then you put them online on YouTube. That will be useful for people getting into the game and that kind of stuff, promoting the game overall. Because I think most of the attending audience will be other WarLighters, so they will already know the basics. They will be more interested in meeting the other players and, playing the game in the ways that I haven't been playing at home.
Yeah, and I think that you should definitely make sure that the talks are things that are interesting that people want to talk about and that people are going to want to watch later. But the gameplay stuff, you should try and highlight, taking advantage of the fact that you have a lot of people there, physically there, and doing game modes that don't really work in other means. So one would be this kind of, big team sort of games, or potentially the person versus the world, or just that sort of idea. I don't have necessarily a bunch of other good ideas right now, but those sorts of things to try and leverage the fact that you have a bunch of people.
We should definitely do some tournaments, some free-for-alls, just the standard things, and these will be where the real fun is, for me at least.
And then of course the other thing is just being able to like socialize with other WarLight people.
Of course.
Go out for a drink or whatever. That sounds like that would be nice too.
And I mean that's exactly where the fun is, by playing free for all. If everyone is sitting around you, then you can really do alliances and stuff, and treaties, and
I'm going to try to convince Limberson to join the call, but let's see if if he has a microphone at all. If he doesn't have a microphone, it's going to be hard.
Yeah, that's nice. I already thought you want to stop streaming very soon, but it's cool if we can discuss this.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Then we get some more plans going.
I mean, I have nowhere to go in the near future. So if he wants to join and talk about this, I'm happy to give my
Limberson, if you're
unwanted opinion.
hearing, read your Discord.
Just do it.
Just do it.
He's here. He was in the Twitch chat. So
Yeah, he's talking on Twitch instead of reading Discord.
yeah.
He can't talk right now. Okay, that's fine.
Oh.
It's okay. If he can talk, he can talk. Let's not force people into talking about things they don't want to talk about. So that's it for this edition of WGL 155. Let's get the names right again. We can talk in the new year. New year is tomorrow, man. That's a bit... Okay, well... well...
Isn't it awesome?
New Year's not tomorrow. New Year's the day after.
Tomorrow is
Yeah,
New
but
Year's Eve.
tomorrow is where the party is.
Yeah, sort of.
Oh, I guess you guys? It's not after midnight for you, right? No.
No.
No, it's before midnight.
Okay. So you just have your things confused. For Beren it's like almost 2 days. For us it's only 1 day. So
For us,
anyways,
it's exactly 1 day, 2 hours, and 10 minutes.
exactly.
Okay.
Although for me it's slightly more, but okay. So thank you everybody for joining WGL 155. Thank you to the Patreon supporters for supporting me, which we had one more. Knight just supported WGL on Patreon as well. Fizzer, who had already been supporting a little bit. So thank you, Fizzer and Knight, for supporting WGL. I will try to have WGLs more often than I have been doing. If you guys want to know how to support, you can go to patreon.com/bsenough and, you know, tip me there somehow to do more WGLs and stuff for WarLight in general. Thank you everybody who joined up, especially our commentators, Styx, Beren, and Master of Disaster. And I hope we can figure out a template for the next WGL. I guess we'll probably do biomes. We haven't done biomes in America yet, so that's probably a nice template to check out. I don't know. What do you guys think? So yeah, Modi, I didn't ask you your opinion about Zodiac. You were saying that you didn't like Zodiac. Why didn't you like Zodiac exactly?
Yeah, well, you can... It's like the... Did you see Scheveningen's template contest?
Yes.
Do you remember the template where some guy did some...
In hexagons.
Yeah, exactly.
And
that's exactly what it remembers me like. I mean, you can start on different places, but the strategy will always be the same. Or it will be the counter strategy to this strategy. And that's just not...
I think the random wasteland distribution to start with could potentially make it a little bit different, but...
Yeah, of course, but if you change the template, well, I don't think it would be great or something, but it could be more fun. As it was just for me.
But you had more bonus combos. You had more bonus combos.
But you always have to pick in the center. You have to always pick in the center.
There is no center on a D12.
No, there's no center because it wraps all the way around.
Yeah, I mean the center of the circles or whatever.
Yeah, well,
okay.
Unless you want to combo for one complete side, then you can put 2 picks there.
Yeah, and I mean it's really just... I don't know. It's nothing I consider to be too strategic.
I think it
would be always similar games and always guessing games. And I mean, it's different if it's a guessing game like French Brawl, where you have to do smart guesses, or if it's really just bloody guesses where, yeah.
I think I would like to play it before I strike it out. You might be right. I don't completely consider that you are completely wrong. I think you could be right, but I think I need to play a few games to confirm that your claim.
Yeah, I think the one thing that we have to that you're kind of talking about it here is that WarLight in general, most templates, most maps, you have asymmetry in the structure of the maps and the connections and everything, and that a large part of picking of WarLight is figuring out how to leverage best the asymmetries in the connections and the very related bonus weightings in terms of, you know, figuring out what bonuses are most important to value. And in a symmetric map where the bonuses are standard, then the only thing that matters is
your prediction.
Is yeah, exactly. It's predictions, and if there's random warlords, the specific layout of those warlords.
Also, if you get first pick,
so it becomes a little bit less. It changes. It becomes a different game, I think, because you don't have the like asymmetries to leverage.
Yeah, if you manage to make a template where it's unsymmetrical, then it might be really, I don't know, more fun.
The thing is,
So
all
far,
the
I didn't see
maps
that.
in WarLight are usually asymmetrical. So I think it's interesting. There is one that is complete, that has complete symmetry, and then you can explore those things as well. So that's what I found more interesting about.
Templates. There are templates that are symmetric. Like
we had like Sumo,
is a
for
good example of that.
Yeah. So
Sumo is a very good example of a symmetric template, and it plays okay, but it gets boring.
It's really just a guessing game.
Right?
If you have an opponent who knows what it does, it's really just a pure guessing game at this point.
And that's why it's
it can be fun. It can be fun for a few games, or for like a Wargaming Live. It might be fun. I don't know, but it's definitely nothing I consider to be fun for a long time.
Okay, well, we will have to play a few games and figure it out.
Definitely, yeah.
Anyways, thank you everybody for joining. See you next time, next WGL. Have no clue when it will be yet. I will try to do one maybe end of January, maybe beginning of February. I don't know. We'll see sometime in the future. So thank you everybody for joining. See you around. Bye bye. Take care.
Thank you, PS.
Thanks for hosting,
Bye-bye.
PS.
No, you're welcome.